guys, what's going on? FI My Pawn here, and welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly, we managed to break through Camilla's mansion, with a bit of difficulty, mind you, and overall we managed to save the storyteller and bring him back to the tavern, in where we managed to find a few other things. Mainly a new companion, and a few other things that are of interest. For this stream, what we're going to be doing is, I just wanted to play a little bit more, so we're going to aim to complete as many objectives as we possibly can, clearing out the enemies, and just trying to get to level 9 before we run into the Tavern Brawl, which I am planning to activate, if only to get some more experience. But, I digress. Without further ado, let's get into things, and see what happens. Now, normally, I would just end stream and do all that sort of thing, but honestly, I kind of want to keep playing, because I really do enjoy this game as much as I, am suffering through unfair difficulty. And I must admit, despite the difficulty, it's been quite fun. All things considering. Sure, there is dangers here and there, but it could be worse. Let's see, we've got weight and descending order. The most we're suffering from right now seems to be the potions of Cure Light Wounds. So we're going to drop those for now, because we don't need them carried on our personage right now.
Godspeed.
We just need to have enough, speed to actually move around. But yeah, no, I just wanted to keep playing, essentially. I wanted to try and get like 3-4 more hours in, because I like the game a lot, and, I'm not doing anything as far as I'm concerned right now, so I just figured, why not throw in another extra 4 hours? It seems like fun.
Press on.
But I digress. Because of the danger that we're going to be facing, we are going to need to prepare. So I'm going to save. We are going to get some prep done. Naturally, we won't be able to benefit too much from the Icy Protector just yet, but that is perfectly fine. We are going to do some... Let's do by price, by descending order, and we're going to start preparing. I'm not going to use Magic Fang Greater, because that will be a... Well, I guess that's an hour duration, so we can use that. We are going to pause, though, just so, we're doing this the most optimally we can. So we're going to use one Magic Fang. Oh, whoops. We don't want to do that. We want to actually hit Alt and click. There we go. That's going to give us 5 hours of +1 to our hits. I do believe. So that's going to be nice. This will give us an hour. So we might as well use this. We're not going to use Death Ward, I do believe, because we're not going to be suffering any death effects, I do believe. I don't think we'll need an Elemental Protection here. We are going to need Owl's Wisdom and Cat's Grace, though, in order to give us a bit of an AC boost. Full Strength would give us an extra damage boost, but we're I don't think we'll need that. Blur, we're going to abstain from. We don't need the resists currently. Mirror Image, I do believe we should just have, just in case, because I know for a fact that we're going to be in a dangerous situation now. Delay Poison to prevent any poison, and it's 3 hours, so why not? Bark Skin will increase our AC a little bit more. Align Weapon, I do believe this is now the time to check to see if it applies to all weapons. It's just a matter of seeing whether we can get it on, which we do. Yeah, no, it seems to apply to all of our weapons, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, because normally it wouldn't apply to the offhand. So, yeah, so if we want to go with upgrades, we're definitely going to want to go with Align Weapon, because that is going to apply good align to all of our weapons, for future reference. We're going to use one charge of the Wand of Bless here. There we go. That is going to reduce that to a 8, I believe. There we go. That's going to reduce that to an 8. We're going to want Mage Armor. This will give us a boost to 32 AC. Veil of Positive Energy shouldn't be needed just yet, or at all. We're going to use Shield of Faith. Assuming I can trigger it, that is. Gonna take a bit, there we go. That's going to give us a 33 to AC. Remove Sickness is always nice to have. That is going to give us a morale bonus to saving throws against disease, nausea, and sicken and making us immune to it. We shouldn't need to fear. We are going to use Reduced Person. This is going to increase our size up to 35, or reduce our size even further, and give us a boost. We shouldn't need Protection from Evil. We shouldn't need Large Person. Shouldn't need the Scroll of Bless. We should be fine on those accounts. We are in heavy weight now, though, so we are going to have to brace with that. So we're going to use Dexterity. We are going to Phase Shape here. There we go. We're going to activate Fey Aspect here. And then we go to the basement to get ready to fight. There it is. Gotcha. And of course you go for the surprise attacks, which I kind of expected. But hey, we're not that damaged right now, so we should be fine. Yep. Good aligned, cold iron. Is he immune to fear? He is not immune to fear. So, as long as I can 5-foot step, I should be able to Dazzling. That's assuming it works, which it doesn't seem to work right now. But we should be able to change that. Is he shaken? He is not. If I can still 5-foot step, prevent him from... Oh, no, he's actually getting hits off. Still nothing. It is a DC 28, so I've been just failing, that's all. Well, at least I can, worst case, I can load, I suppose, so it's not all that bad. There we go. Still failed, jeez. Can I intimidate with a better result, or no? It's not looking like it. Yeah, it takes a, yeah, it takes a standard action to even do that, so... Oh god, he's got plus... Yeah, he's got some high defenses here. What's our to hit? We've got an 18? Yeah, no, we need to flat-foot him. Otherwise, it's just gonna be hell. Yeah, we need to roll like a 12. Otherwise, it's just not gonna work. There we go. Now we've got him feared. Okay. With that, though, we can now attack him. Oh, he's got... Ooh, hold on. Okay, so... Yeah, he's got damage reduction 10. We should have good aligned claws, don't we? No, we do not. Okay. Is that because the good aligned passed? It's 1 minute a level. Good aligned weapon can bypass DR of certain types. Currently, we are not getting the benefits from it, which is weird, but okay. Okay, Interesting. Okay, what is he immune to? Okay, so we're dealing the damage. Okay. Oh, he's incorporeal. Okay, so yeah, no, he's a ghost right now. So unless we can hit ghosts, we can't actually target him. which does put a hamper on our plans, in hindsight, I guess. Okay, well that's annoying, but it could be worse, I suppose. Let's see, we're currently at 35. If we equip Finian, we could probably get... Yeah, no, if we go to Finian here, and we swap over, I don't know, to... We need a dex-based weapon, ideally. So, dagger could work, I suppose. A rapier, scimitar could work. Short sword, maybe? You know what? Let's load, because it's clear that we're not going to be able to beat him as is. We need to play it a little bit smarter here. I should have saved with Stream 9, but that's my mistake, but it's not like it's going to change much here. So first we need to figure out what finesse weapon could work here with Finian. Let's see. If we were going with a finesse weapon, short sword would probably be ideal, because it is ghost touch. We'd have to figure out some other method of combating him, though, if we can help it. Let's see. Throwing axe might work. Throwing axe is strength, cold iron, ghost touch, enchantment +1. Nope. Okay, I am now back. Let's see. We could go dagger. This is a finesse weapon, after all. Finesse, it's cold iron, ghost touch, which would work against the enemy. We just need to make it good aligned, so we won't be able to get as much benefit from it. We could alternatively go... let's see, falchion. We could go for a two-handed weapon, but ideally we would want a finesse type. So... let's see... heavy crossbow could work, because we are going to be attacking at a range. This would not be finesse, but it does the job all the same, and we would get 2 attacks, so it is an option. And it's something that we typically usually use anyways when it comes to dealing with enemies like this. So as long as we make it good aligned, we should be able to deal enough damage. The only issue is that he's incorporeal, but he's going to take full damage from this anyways. So it's just a matter of setting us up properly. So let's set up our buffs accordingly. Let's see. Magic Fang is not going to work here, so we're not going to bother. We'll use Freedom of Movement. Death Ward won't help us here, I don't think. Actually, does he... I think he does cold damage, does he not? I don't want to risk it, so I'm not going to bother. We're going to go Wisdom, Cat's Grace. We don't need Bull Strength for this. We are going to need Blur, just to play it safe. So we'll get Blur on. Can't really use these 3, so we're not going to bother. Let's use Mirror Image, Delay Poison, Bark Skin. Aligned Weapon Good is going to help here, because that's going to turn this into a good aligned weapon. We're going to use Bless. We'll use Mage Armor. Okay, we can use True Strike if we so desire to start us off. We're definitely going to go with that. We're going to use Remove Sickness just to be safe. Alright, this is going to give us a 30. Okay, this is going to reduce our damage a little bit as a result, but that's fine. Protection from evil is not going to cut it here. I think that's as much as we can possibly muster here, though. So we're going to save this under Stream 9. Cleaning up the zone should be fine. There we go. Alright, our goal is to make sure we get the kills here, so we're not going to be using our Fey aspect here, or the Fey shape, and hopefully this is going to work in our favor.
Godspeed.
Okay, it's going to take us a bit here. I'm going to have to probably reload at this. You know what? There's a better idea. I'll just use the fear against him. Because we can just roll the intimidate here to start out with. And if he gets flat-footed, well, there you go. All the better. And... come on.
Defeat is
there
not
we go.
An option.
He is shaken because of that. And because he wasn't expecting me. Yep.
Do not hold
Just
back.
attack, like so, and we actually get 10 damage off. So it's not the ideal situation, but it'll do. But yeah, no, we just 5-foot step. And
Strike as one.
just defensively attack him. If we can. Yep, we just want to dazzling display him if we can. And avoid as many attacks as possible. Okay. Come on. Nearly. I need to get this. God damn it. Okay, there we go. We've gotten him intimidated. This will help us. Alright, we're gonna... 5-foot step here.
Attack.
There we go, that's 1. That's 13 damage, not bad. I guess I could just theoretically just attack him, but that's gonna make his AC, like, absurdly high, so I don't want to do that. It's only gonna help make it worse. And yeah, from the looks of it... yeah, no, we're reducing his damage by a bit because of it being cold damage. So the Ice Protector was actually ideal here. It's just a matter of luck at this point. If I can intimidate him, put him in a position of weakness, and I should be good. Okay.
Godspeed.
Let's just do this. And... intimidate. Failed.
Defeat is not an option.
Okay, that's a load. We can just roll until we get a success, to be fair, so that is an option available to us. So it's not like we don't have to just re-roll here. As long as we get a successful here, or a success here, we should be fine. Okay. Okay, that's a fail. I rolled a 2. That's fine. As long as we can get a success here, we should be fine.
Godspeed.
But yeah, no, if we intimidate him successfully, we can get the shaken condition, and that'll make our life a whole lot easier. That's another fail. But that's perfectly fine, because once we get the success, he's going to charge us. We're going to get the chance to get sneak attacks off. And once we get those sneak attacks off, it's just going to be a whole other ballpark. So...
Defeat is
there we
not
go.
an
Got
option.
him. Okay, he's now shaken. That is exactly what we want. Okay, we are now going to 5-foot step here. And you know what? Let's drop the fighting defensively and focus purely on hitting. Because that's going to deal some significant damage with 3d6 damage. Okay, he's no longer feared. That's fine. We're going to 5-foot step. There we go. Shakened again. He's going to force our hand and we're going to just back up.
Strike as one.
Damn it. Missed those. But hey, that's why we chose not to focus on defense. Here we go, another fear. We're actually doing quite well here on the rolls. That's good for us. That means we get more chances to attack him. Okay, we're gonna move over here. I can't actually attack him here. That's my mistake. Let's back up to here.
We shall overcome.
There we go. Nice. Down to 28 HP. He's no longer feared, but that's fine. We back up here. There we go. Now he's feared again. Okay, we're down another 12 HP, but that's fine. Missed those two, that's fine. He is not having a good time. But yeah, no, it's just a matter of luck of the draw now. Just gotta keep whittling him down. Okay, we're probably not gonna be able to get him this run, but we're getting there. Yeah, no, we're not gonna get him this run, I don't think.
Hold on, just a little more.
Yeah, no, not this run, but we're close. Oh, wait. And that's a no-go. Okay, I'm gonna fail. Probably.
Forgive me for
GG.
this.
Alright, that's a load. But hey, that is going to be our strategy here. If we can just chain lock him into a position where he's forced to just roll like that, we're golden. Don't even have to use fighting defensively here because we need the extra attack here. Okay. Come on. Oh, nice.
Defeat is not
Okay,
an
there we
option.
go. He is in a position where he's shaken. And I think... Yeah, no, he's definitely going first no matter what we do. We are gonna 5-foot step here.
Do not hold back.
There we go. That's a 19. That's the start. And now we just gotta take him out. We'll 5-foot step again.
Strike as one.
Damn it. 2 1s. Not good. Okay. Dazzling display again. There we go. 5-foot step away. It's a nice 32.
Attack.
Nice. That's 1 hit again on top of everything. Could be worse. Okay, that is a no-go there on the Intimidate. That's fine. No-go. That's fine. There we go. Intimidated. It's a 30, so that'll do. It's enough to get 1 barrage off, I think. So we go off here.
Overcome.
There we go. That's 12 damage. Not bad. It's something. Okay, we need to back up here. Alright, he's feared again. There we go.
Do not hold back.
Damn it. I think I may have accidentally not 5-foot step. Oh well, that's still an Intimidate success, so I'm not complaining.
Hold on, just a little more.
Ah, did you...
Strike as one.
Damn it! I keep not 5-foot stepping for some reason.
Attack!
Alright, that's 2 misses, unfortunately.
I shall not
And it's
falter.
probably GG at this point. But we're still trying our best here, so whatever. Let's hope missing is in our favor. Which it does seem to be the case.
We shall overcome.
Almost. That is 20 HP. That's really close. Somehow we're doing well.
Do not hold back.
And if I... we don't get the kill here, but we're close. We're really close.
Forgive me for this.
And that's GG. That said, we came really close here. Now, if we were to activate one more particular thing, we should be in our situation where we can actually
Godspeed.
beat this guy. Let's just start off with... No, we need to move over here, obviously. Then we need to activate Fey Aspect here. And bada bing, bada boom.
Defeat is
Done.
not an option.
Alright, Intimidate is successful, and we actually got a barrier against, or at least we got a small DR against the Shadow Demon now. Alright, we actually managed to get him into a position where he's feared, I believe.
Do not hold back.
Let's see, is he shaken? He is currently... He is currently flat-footed. That is good. That means we can 5-foot step here.
Strike as one.
And we missed both attacks, apparently, because we're just bad.
Attack.
Okay, he is no longer flat-footed, I think? Yep, no conditions. That's fine. 5 foot. Nope. Okay, we're not getting lucky there. That's fine. It's a time-consuming process. We just have to circle around until he gets the memo to be feared, which he does. Good. Ow.
We shall overcome.
There we go, that's 12. That's still not enough, honestly. Really need to get the double hits off. There we go. Okay.
Do not hold back.
Nice, nice. That's 2 hits. That's good. Okay, move back.
Strike as one.
That's 1. That's a miss, but that's still fine. That's down to 33 HP. That's perfectly good for what we're doing.
Attack.
Alright, 20. And that's a miss, but that still brought him down to a significant sum. He is no longer flat-footed, but that's fine. It's just a matter of time. Okay, nice. We are gonna move back because he's no longer feared, but that's fine. Damn it. Nope. Really hit or miss here. There we go. Now we just gotta wait for him to get into position. There we go. 5 foot.
We shall overcome.
Damn it. So close.
Do not hold
There we
back.
go. Done.
Strike
Nice.
as one.
And that is how you deal with that guy. You don't actually have to go through all the effort of you don't have to make it through like droves and droves of combats. You just have to deal enough damage. There we go, and we'll just heal quickly there. We're gonna save just so we, done our part. We actually get Sea Invisibility and Fairy Fire for our troubles, which would have helped in that situation, but
March ahead.
whatever. It's fine. We did what we came here to do, and now we can go over to here. If we had a torch, I would definitely use it, but alas, we don't. I'm gonna save here. And let's attempt to clear the
I do not
blockades.
believe this is possible.
That is going to require 4 hours progress, but we can easily just load it and get a successful check with a, progress on the goal, but I digress. Shouldn't be too hard to clear this up with a successful athletics.
I do not believe this is possible.
But hey, we just need to roll successfully and then we're good. Which is fine. I do believe we have the means to do it, it's just a matter of getting lucky. In fact, if I check correctly... Let's see... going by our summary here. Yep, 4 athletics. We've got a chance.
This task is beyond me.
Yeah, it's a low chance, but it's still a chance that we can succeed. So, as long as we succeed, that's going to give us more experience, which will snowball us to the next stage, which is ideal.
I do not believe this is possible.
Okay. It's just a matter of grinding this one now, and we should be good to go. Okay.
This task is beyond me.
And I think we have, yes, I mean, we've managed to clear out this shadow demon, so if we can do that, we can certainly clear up the rest of the threats in this area.
I do not believe this is possible.
But yeah, no, if I can clear out this shadow demon, then I can most certainly deal with anything that comes our way. I know that for a fact.
I do not believe this is possible.
Just a matter of luck at this point. Just a matter of luck. Now, if we had heroism, this would make it a little... Well, it'd make 100 times easier, obviously, but...
This task is beyond me.
But yeah, no, if we had... Yeah, and if we had heroism, it'd make it a little easier, naturally. If we had more heroism, we could have helped with a bunch of other stuff, but... Considering we needed to use it all to...
managed.
Oh, we've managed to succeed. Nice. That gives us...
Godspeed.
a dark room that we can't see into, obviously, but that's fine. We're gonna save here. This is gonna give us a 50-50 here.
The deed is done.
Yoink. We get a wicked longbow for our troubles. And while I can't see anything, I can certainly look around by using, yep, echolocation. But regardless, we should be fine. If we had a light spell, I would use it, but alas, we don't, so... The most we can do is just... Wait, hold on. Can I can use that as a temporary light source, to be fair. Let's do it, why not? Let's use this as a means to look around.
Our path leads on.
Yeah. No, it's just that chest as far as I'm concerned, so there you go. We got most of everything out of here, so... Oh, I should turn that off, because otherwise I'm going to just use the entirety of my Fey aspect, which is not good. Alright, well with that, that's one room cleared out of the many dangers that we have to overcome. But hey, that's perfectly fine by me. It's a small price to pay to give us, you know, a little bit of an extra gold boost. And I do believe there is one item that I'm going to be looking forward to, but it's going to require us to sacrifice the plume hat and the wicked crossbow, obviously. But, yeah, if I can sacrifice this, the wicked longbow, and I sacrifice the hat, what I can do is I can get a helm that gives us 3 DR. Just innate DR that's going to help us. You may not think it, but DR is actually really helpful in unfair mode, because when the enemy is trying to do 2 times the damage against you, reducing that damage by 3 can be really powerful. Yes, we will suffer a negative to our perception, but it's a small price to pay when it comes down to you need to see, and the enemy can just take advantage of your blindness. It's not a good position to be in, but I digress. Wait, we didn't even use mutagen dexterity. We should use that. That's going to give us a bit of a boost to AC on top of everything. And it's going to help our claw attacks a little bit, which is going to be nice for future attacks that we're going to undergo. Our next attack is going to be over here, where we encountered a certain somebody who is summoning undead. I do believe we're in an instance where we can actually handle that now. It is still a difficult fight, don't get me wrong, but we should be able to handle this now. Of course, we are probably going to need some fire resist, but I think for now, let's just see how we fare. Do we need any buffs? Let's see. I think the only thing that we'll need is like the minute-long buffs, and even then, we're probably going to swap into our Ankou form. So we will be addressing those as we go. I think for now, let's just test to see how far we are with just the face shape here. Because I do believe we're gonna be able to manage with this. Alright, let's go. Let's see how we fare with Ankou form. Okay, they're gonna go and do their thing. Okay, the most dangerous appears to be the... Yeah, the wizard seems to be the most dangerous, but it's not like we can't just not deal with him. Let's first focus on the zombies, because they're the most dangerous and most annoying. There we go. We'll let them just do their thing. I failed my saving throw, so now I'm blind, but that's not a big deal. Wait, hold on. I lose my dex bonus to AC, which is actually a really bad thing, because now I'm flat-footed at 26. And they've got benefits against me. Okay, 5 foot. I'm probably going to get my ass beat here, but that's fine. Ow. Okay, yeah, no, that blindness really screwed me over. But anyways, where was I? Ah, yes. Let's swap over to phase shape here. We are gonna need to... Yeah, we'll be fine with 33, honestly. I should be fine. It's just a blindness that buggered me, really, isn't it? Okay, I think I'm gonna want to go over to... Yeah, let's aim for dealing with these guys, I suppose. Yeah, let's go over to this cleric, I suppose. There we go. Nice, a sneak attack. Okay. What will they do? You succeed against a there. So I need to reload that, apparently. Because apparently I seem to be continuing to fail those, which is not good. I should be able to succeed, because I have a 14 to save. So it's just a matter of me just getting good. Well, the closest equivalent to getting good anyways, I should say. Alright. Let's get a charge in. Focus on the Baphomet cultist here. There we go. These guys are forced to be attacking me, but that's fine. I do believe I can fight defensively here, and I should be good. Yeah, let's fight defensively, get the Baphomet cultist here done. We're gonna 5-foot step here, I suppose. Make it a little harder to attack us, I suppose. We succeed the save, so now we're not flat-footed, at least. So that's good. Okay. We are going to attack this Baphomet cultist. Get rid of one. Or so I would think, but I guess not. And now they're gonna haymaker me. Or try to, anyways. Nope, they absolutely failed, because I have an absurdly high AC. I mean, it makes sense, to be fair. Let's see, 25, 25, 23. We're gonna go for the 23 AC one. Okay, we're gonna back up now. Let's see how you guys fare. Ow. Bone Shaker is not a fun ability. but I should be able to manage if he doesn't have more of those, that is. Okay, we're gonna go for you. Alright, we're gonna 5 foot. There we go. Another? Okay. Jesus. Okay, negative energy. Not fun. Okay, I don't think I could block against that. Not really, anyways. So, the wizard is well and truly a dangerous individual. I do believe he has electricity-based magic, so it's not like it's completely something I can't overwhelm. It's just a situation where I need to overcome that. I think. But whatever. It sounds like I just need to deal with the dude to begin with. So, if I can deal with him by getting up close and personal, that's perfectly fine. Beyond that, it's just a matter of getting there. Okay. Fighting defensively. Let's get over to the Necromancer. That's a 14 to hit, but that's fine. As long as we're fighting defensively, I think we'll be fine. Saving throw succeeds. There we go. Okay, 5 foot over here. There we go. Ow. Not a fan of the to hits here, but that's fine. Oh, Vampiric Touch, interesting. Oh, right, yeah, no, he does have touch attacks, doesn't he? That isn't gonna cut it for us. Let's load. So, the issue is the fact that he's going to be able to damage us with negative energy, which is the problem. If I can overcome that issue, we should be fine. So let's see. Death Ward. Any negative energy effects, including channeled negative energy. So we want the Scroll of Death Ward to make this trivialize his fight. For that, we're going to need to use it. So we're going to use Death Ward here. It's not my first expected choice here, but considering that we need to deal with this guy, it's ideal. So, why not? Okay. But yeah, no, this guy is going to constantly try and spam negative energy against us, but thankfully, due to Death Ward, we are going to be immune to his negative energy attacks, which is ideal for us. We are going to charge this Baphomet Cultist. Yeah, a nice sneak attack with 24. That's nice. We failed the saving throw, so that's an L. Because saving throw fail on blindness is just going to be an instant lose, because we'll just be flat-footed, and it's just not a fun time, obviously. Okay. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to use it. There we go. Off we go. Okay, these guys are flat-footed. Okay, so let's see. You're flat-footed and you're flat-footed. That's perfectly fine. I wanted to go for the half-orc anyways. 18 damage, nice. I completely forgot that I needed to add the evasive defenses. Alright, well, saving throw failed, so we reload again. But yeah, it's just a recycle of just doing it over and over and over again, and hoping it works. I digress, though. Okay, off we go. Okay, we are last on the initiative, obviously, so there you go. We won't be getting a sneak attack on these guys. Not anytime soon, anyways. Yeah, let's just fight defensively. go up, attack this guy. There we go. 8 damage. It's something. Out. A nat 20. Nice. I failed the saving throw, so again, reload. Man. Not the most fun experience when he's just constantly rolling those checks. Oh well. Could be worse. Okay. We are gonna use, yep, ones of these. We could theoretically increase our AC. I don't want to, personally, but we can. It's an option. Okay, now it's our turn. Fighting defensively, obviously, we want to go for this Baphomet Cultist. Get the 23 to hit. Or the 23 damage, that is. Alright. Necromancer, we failed the saving throw yet again. That's not fun. And yeah, we get concealment with each strike, which is pain. That's not cool. God, I hate that. But could be worse. Could be worse. We just have to roll a successful save. That's all it comes down to. Let's see. What is the save anyways? It's difficulty 26. Jesus. That is impressive for a caster at this level. Like, Jesus. Yeah, no, that's impressive, I must admit. The save there. Well, hopefully I get a success at some point, but we'll have to see. Alright, let's go for you. Even though I miss, we get the AC though. Not a fan of that. God. Alright, I at least succeed my saving throw, but Jesus. Okay, we're gonna 5-foot step. There we go. At least the misses are coming in clutch. Okay, back up. Let's see how the dude reacts now. What are you gonna do now that I've basically gimped you? Oh, that still does damage? Oh, it's unholy damage. Interesting. That is absurdly broken. Huh. Well, I'm buggered then. Okay, so I can't deal with him. Not as I am now. So, not only do I need to take out the Necromancer first, but I also need to get him into a position where I can actually, you know, take him out. If I don't take him out, like, first and foremost, he's going to steamroll everybody, including me. Okay, so the damage he's dealing is unholy, as opposed to what I would have originally thought. Let me do a quick check on what Vampiric Touch does, because I'm pretty sure that's just straight damage. You know what? No. Let's actually test it. So, first and foremost, let's start with Displacement. We're going to go Displacement, because that's just going to help us. We're going to want Magic Fan Greater, because that's going to help us a lot. Let's see. Displacement. Not right now. I think I'll hold off on that for now. Its Clear Death Ward isn't going to save us against this. Owl's Wisdom and Cat's Grace is going to increase our AC by a lot. Bull's Strength won't help us in this instance, I don't believe. Blur will. See Invisibility is not. And we can't really do anything else. The most I think we can do is probably get Protection from Energy Electricity. But even then, I don't think that's going to cut it. So we're just going to go with a Wand of Bless. That's going to give us a bit of a boost. There we go. That's going to give us a +1 to hits. At least. Alright. I think that's as much as we can muster currently. But who knows? We've fought with things like this before anyways. Alright, let's go. If we can make him flat-footed, this would probably make things a lot easier on us. I think. Oh, we'll see, we'll see. Okay. He is currently flat-footed, so he's at 19 AC. So we'll go in. There we go, that's going to get 12 on him. And if we can intimidate them all, that'll make our lives 100 times easier. Okay. Concealment coming in clutch. Alright, he is no longer flat-footed, he has a 26 to his AC. But if I can fear him, or at least shaken him, that would make our life a little easier. But is he immune to the shaken condition? That does matter. He has 2 magic missiles, 2 bone shakers, blindness, 1 vampiric touch, which deals a d6 of damage per 2 cast levels. He has shield, scare, and haste. So if we can overcome the bone shaker and magic missile, then we're basically good. But I highly doubt that we're going to, so I'm going to 5-foot with the intent that he's going to attack us. And just prepare with the intent to actually attack him like that. There we go. Now, is he flat-footed? Because that does matter. He is not flat-footed, but he did get attacked. These guys are, though. Flat-footed, shaken. That's good. Okay, so we can target you then, and get some serious damage in. There we go. We will 5-foot here. And as long as we keep into melee with the cultist necromancer, we should be fine. Or so I thought. Okay, we still need to overcome the save against blindness. But if we can overcome that, we can make the whole fight trivial. Especially if we can fear the necromancer, because he's going to go down like a sack of cards if we do it right. Okay, well, with that, we can prepare a few things then. We do Greater Magic Fang, Blur, Owl's Wisdom, Cat's Grace. I guess we can make ourselves smaller, but I do believe we've used that scroll plenty enough already. And it's actually gone from our inventory, so I highly doubt we're going to get a chance to use that again. Okay, this'll have to do. Alright, off we go. Alright, we're going to move all the way over to here. Get a fight defensively charge off. Swing for a 24, nice. That's a good start. Now if we can cause fear here, this will make everybody here flat-footed, which will make our life easier. Let's do it. Alright, we got a few of them flat-footed, but not the necromancer, but that's fine. As long as we can get them feared, that's perfectly fine by me. Yep, they're having a rough time trying to get us. Yep, we take a hit there, but that's fine. We can now take out the Baphomet cultist here, get a kill off. And then we 5-foot here. Okay. Alright, we succeed the blindness there. Now we go for this cultist. There we go. Now what are you gonna do, Necromancer? You're currently in melee with me. You're trying to scare me. Alright, let's go with a dazzling display here. Okay, we feared that one. That's going to bring them down to 21 AC. And make it so we can sneak attack with quite relative ease. Oh, we get the Bone Shaker, which is not fun. Okay, take you out. We fail to do so, that's fine. We're not even provoking for this cultist, which is really weird. And we load. Yep. Huh. Okay. Well, it's basically come down to a die roll at this point. If I can fear the Necromancer, that is our golden stage to actually deal with him. So, yeah, it's just a matter of die rolling the correct number of dice and seeing how lucky we get. Okay, 35. Alright, down a blur just to be safe. Okay, Scroll of Bless. We'll use Protection from Evil. It won't do much, but it will give us a +1 to AC and a +2 against saves, at least. Okay, we're gonna save here under Test. Or do we save it under Pain? I guess it would be under... Let's delete this, or delete the tests, and let's save under Pain. There we go. Because that's how we do. Alright, off we go. Okay, most of them go first, except for the Cultist Necromancer, it seems. Which is to be expected, to be quite honest. Alright, let's move right up next to the Necromancer. Fighting defensively, let's get a strike in. There we go, 23 damage, nice. Ow, now 20. That's just how it goes, I suppose. Alright. Dazzling Display. We do not fear the Necromancer, sadly. I'm not too surprised that zombies are immune to Shaken. Let's see. I succeeded against most everybody except for the Necromancer, I believe, who is a DC 24, which is kind of surprising because it's 2 points off, apparently, which sucks, because he's the one that we need to take out. You know what? Let's re-roll until we can get him shaken, because that is the golden ratio that we're looking for, basically. So, if we can get him flat-footed, then we can basically sneak attack him out. Alright. I guess we can move up and then just do the thing as well, so that's an option. That is assuming, of course, we haven't given a chance to do so, but we will do this. Alright, there we go. Well, we did damage, so that's fine. Next turn. Alright, you do Vampire Touch. Interesting choice. Okay. Dazzling Display. Zombie is immune. We failed most of these checks, so we're gonna load. Oh god. But yeah, no, it's just basically just cycling through until we get the job done. Alright. Let's go over. Okay, yeah, no. I don't think we're gonna get this roll, but we'll try. Yeah, no. Let's load until we get a, we need to beat the Necromancer on initiative, at least, I think. If we can't do that, then we're not doing our job right. Okay, there we go. Well, yeah, it's close enough, I suppose. I mean, as long as we can get the job done, that's all I care about. Let's see. I don't really care too much about the rest. Let's just focus on... Yeah, let's focus on this guy. Why not? That was a whiff. Okay, well, whatever. As long as we get up close, that's fine. The Intimidate is the most important part of the dealing with the Cultist Necromancer anyways, so... That's to go to. Ow. There we go. Now we got Fear. That's what we're looking for. Okay, now we can start focusing on this guy with relative ease. But yeah, no, now that he's shaken, we can now focus on him and ruin his day. We failed the saving throw, which does suck. But we do get some serious sneak attacks off. Not sure if that's the way to go, though. Oh well, let's 5 foot. This is gonna be our life until we deal with this Necromancer, so let's just hope the luck is on our favor. Alright. There we go. Nice. Let's 5 foot back. Let's equip a... Oh, we can't equip a scroll. That sucks, but that's fine. Yeah, you're completely flat-footed against these guys. That's not good. And that's GG. So we need to avoid not only the... We basically need to get him into a position where we succeed the saving throw against his... We need to succeed the saving throw against the blindness, and then we need to take out the rest of the enemies, which is... Yeah, we can make it work. It's just tedious, more than anything. Okay, you are flat-footed. We are going to activate this. Yeah, it's something. As long as we can overcome the, Oh, wait, hey, we missed. Oh, we missed. Nice. That's good. Okay, dazzling display here. We failed. That's fine. Well, no, not really. But yeah, no, it's just a roll of the dice. It just seems to be that case for every single fight. You need to hone in on a specific enemy and then destroy it. It really comes down to it, so... Yeah. Not fun, but, yeah, could be worse. I'm used to these sorts of chain, designs, so whatever. Okay, we're gonna move up to here. Alright, fighting defensively. Let's just aim for the bottom of cultist here. There we go. Alright. Cultist Necromancer has failed to hit us. That's good. Okay, that's a double miss. Double miss. Can we shake in them? We did manage to shake in the most important targets, so now we just need to save out of the flat-footed. And that is the last condition that we have to overcome. But he seems to be focused on delivering that... He seems to be focused delivering on that touch attack. Which I'm not complaining, because it just means we have a better chance of dealing with him. So, why not? As long as he's distracted with that, that's fine. Yeah, no, he's trying his absolute damnedest here. Okay. He is no longer flat-footed, but I'm still gonna try it, because that just helps us. Alright, we are gonna... I think we're gonna 5-foot step this direction. It is gonna provoke some attacks, but that's fine. I'd rather them provoke the attacks than not. Okay. Now we just gotta overcome these bandits, essentially. There we go. We are gonna 5-foot step here. Now we just gotta focus on the cultists, because they are the biggest threat now. Okay. Ow. Let's just hope we don't die. Okay, that's one. Please don't kill me. We've got 21 HP. We're just hoping like hell that we overcome this. Okay, there goes one. let's target this one. There we go. We're gonna 5 foot again. And yeah, it's just a matter of dealing with the Baphomet cultists themselves, and then we're golden. Okay. Force a dazzling display here. We failed them. That's fine. We can just back up again. Miss concealment comes clutch. Okay, once again. There we go. 5 foot step again. Avoid the attacks. And yeah, it's just running away at this point. Avoid the zombies. Avoid the Baphomet's attacks. And of course, don't die. So we're just gonna... If we do that, then we're gonna provoke. So we're gonna do this. There we go. Should've used a potion. My mistake, but whatever. We'll get another chance to barrage these guys. It's fine. Okay. These guys are still shaken, thank goodness. We are going to aim for the one that has the higher bonus, so we're going to aim for this one. This one has a 21 AC, but still. There we go. 5 foot. Now this Baphomet cultist is the last one. That's going to be a concern. Okay, we've lost the flat-footed condition on him. We can do it, but I do think Dazzling Display is just a way to go to succeed here. And hopefully we just get the chain off that we need. Please don't die. Okay, that was an 18. That was close. There we go. Done. Now we just gotta deal with the zombies. They are gonna be arguably the easiest ones to deal with now, so... yeah. Okay, now if I were to change Finian into a proper weapon... well... I guess at this point it's just a matter of dealing with the zombies, so... yeah, just 5 foot step and just avoid them as we go. They can't really do much because they're, you know, staggered constantly. So we just back up and just slash them as we go. Pretty simple as that. Done. And that is the fight done and over with. I'd like to say that was pretty easy, considering, you know, the gravity of the situations that we had to overcome. We also got a nice new enchanted glaive to combine with everything that we've managed to grab thus far. So that's nice. But man, was that a difficult fight. Not as difficult as it could have been, to be fair, so I'm not gonna say, like, it was the game ender that it could have been. But hey, we've managed to do quite well, I'd say. And yeah, we're gonna keep going. We've done quite well for ourselves, I'd like to think. Okay, we've saved, so we don't need to worry too much. Let's just use some healing here. Just 3 should be enough. Now we got some other areas to explore, naturally. So if we save here, we should be fine. But yeah, no, we need to take our potions, and now we need to go down to the south here, I do believe. There is, of course, more loot to look for, too, so there's a thing over there that we can grab. So, yeah, no, we've got a lot to, go through. All in due time, though. All in due time. Now, if I could speed things up, that'd be a little bit better. So, let's drop the bow. Can we drop some of this stuff here? Let's see. What can we drop to lighten our load? Let's drop this. That's going to get 2 weight down. A severed head. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, let's just drop that. Yeah, let's just drop that, because that brings us down to medium load. I do not know how I got that, but... not fun. Not fun. Okay, but I guess we've got severed head now. or severed heads now, I should say. Heads plural, specifically.
Godspeed.
These are where our Cure Light Wounds potions are, so we are going to need those. I can quickly use some to alleviate some of our healing. There we go. Just one should be enough. But we are going to need to bring this, at least, over to here, because that is going to give us more loot to work with. But all the same, it's just a cleanup duty in the end of the day, so whatever. But yeah, we need to go over here. We need to see the check there, so that way we can deal with the other fights that linger over here. Once we're done there, that will be the entire marketplace cleaned up. And then we can move on our merry way. But overall, just comes out to cleaning up this area, and then we're good. But I digress. Over to the mobility check. We're gonna save here. Let's climb down.
The deed is done.
There we go. Now we can drop the potion so we can move a little faster. That is gonna help us a little bit.
We march ahead.
Of course, you know, the threats are still not done, of course, but we're doing the best that we can, given the dire circumstances that we're being given.
Our path leads on.
Now, if I recall correctly, yep, we've got Cambion fighters here, which is going to be a bit of a danger, but it's nothing compared to what's going to come at us, I do believe. So what we want to do here is, I'm going to use Phase Shape here, and I'm going to probably charge in. Let's try it. Let's see how we fare with a simple charge. Because, yeah, no, these two guys are going to be the most problematic issue out of everything. Yeah, the skiers are the most dangerous out of the lot. Conjurer, I can actually deal with relatively easily. Now we just need to deal with the Cambions. Or we just need to deal with these guys. We're going to 5-foot step. Ow. Not a fan of the fire. Could be worse, though. Okay, we want to focus on the Cambion fighter, I think? Or the skier. The skier has a 16 to hit, whereas this guy has a 16 to hit. A d6 to 10 versus a d10 to 10. We're gonna go for the skiers. Okay, we're gonna 5-foot step. There we go. Okay, not a fan of the burning arc, so we should probably deal with the fire damage. Okay, we're dealing with monitor lizards here. That's not fun. Okay, we're gonna go for the kill there. There we go. 5 foot. Okay, we're gonna load and actually get some fire resist here, because good god, that's not cool. Okay, yeah, no, so it's very clear that the fire damage is going to be the most problematic, for obvious reasons. So we are going to want to use protection from fire here. No, let's use resist fire, and then protection from fire? No, let's just use resist fire. Resist fire will be ample enough, I think, here. Alright, let's go for it. We should be able to get a hit off here. There we go, a nice 23. Okay. If we attack you, you've got 22 AC here. Not ideal. Let's aim for the shaken condition. And 5 foot. Alright, that's a miss, thankfully. There we go. How? How did you manage that? That is impressive. Okay, I guess aim for the Cambion fighter first, then 5 foot. Not a fan of the damage that we're suffering from, but to be fair, the Cultist Evoker is not going to do as much damage as I hoped, which is good. Okay, there we go. I'm probably going to go down from the Cultist Evoker here at this point. Yep, the summons are coming in. Not too surprising, to be quite honest. GG. No, actually, never mind. Alright, we're gonna 5 foot. There we go.
Yes.
Yeah, the summoner's doing its absolute damnedest to get summons out. And I'm down. Oh, man. Okay, but I can deal with the, I can deal with these threats. It's just a matter of, you know, being durable, more so than anything. So as long as I get the resist fire, I should be fine. Protection from fire would alleviate some more issues, but I don't want to waste too much abilities here. Okay, let's aim for the Evoker here. Let's go for the charge on the Evoker, and that should cut our, make it a little easier. Okay, that was a miss. Jesus. That was close, but no cigar. And, well, you managed to hit me again. I'm not going to tolerate that. Yeah, no, I need to get that chance better. So... let's actually get the hit here, because that matters. If I get the hit, that's better. Okay, we are gonna use this. There we go. Transform. Okay, charge that guy. There we go. And as we can get the wizard while we're at it. There we go. Ow. Okay. Deal with the caster. There we go. Cambion fighters at 1 HP. That's fine. That's exactly what we need. Oh, nearly. Okay. Okay, we're gonna dazzling display here. Probably 5 foot step here. Not ideal, but it'll... oh, I guess just instantly kill me. Well, that'll do it, I suppose. I guess that wasn't the right choice, maybe? I don't know. I guess I could just charge the, I could always charge the Conjurer, but I don't think that's the right choice. Okay, we are going to use... yeah, we just need to deal with the caster there. I think that's the only thing that we can really do. Although that does mean that we don't have to use the, oh, whoops. That is not what I wanted. But yeah, no, if I, avoid using the protection... well, if I avoid using the resist energy, then I should be good to go, for the most part. Okay. Okay, that's not good. We need to go a bit further. Okay. Things are not going well for us. As I can tell. Oh well, we should be fine. Nope. How am I getting discovered so quickly? Like, I was doing so well before. Like, Jesus. God. Okay. Well, anyways. Okay, now we can go for it. We can't charge the Conjurer, it seems. But we can charge the Evoker, so let's see. What is the Conjurer's defenses? Oh, 74. Okay. So it wouldn't have worked anyways, even if we tried. So, whatever. We'll go for the Evoker here. Ow. Well, could be worse. Alright, let's 5-foot step away. Alright, we need to focus on dealing with the skiers here now. We are going to intimidate them all. Or try to. And now we just want to slowly but surely make our way back. And ideally we want to run away from whatever they plan on summoning. So, let's just hope we're lucky. Okay, 5-foot again. Okay, yep, they're summoning those guys. Okay, we've been afflicted by disease, not fun. Okay, 5-foot. Yeah, no, the monitor lizards aren't that bad, I do believe. Okay, 5-foot. Alright, the wolf's coming in, trying to hit. There you go, as expected. Alright, the skier. Alright, now we 5-foot again. And now we just gotta back off from this summoner here, while they're just spamming summons. Because I do believe I can just get the... Oh, that's another 20. Alright, let's just run. We're gonna be provoking here, but that's fine. I want them to chase me, essentially. The more they waste their spells, the better. Okay, they're charging, to no avail. And they're forced to run over. Monitor lizard's forced to run. Okay, we're gonna provoke again here, but that's fine. Alright, that's a miss, thankfully. And the Canoperous Crusaders are going to act now. And the dogs are gonna they're gonna be distracted by the Crusaders, who are going to act as a bit of a plotter, or plotter line for us. The wolves, honestly, not that hard to deal with. I just wanted to get some allies in here, just to make it a little easier for us. But yeah, the Crusaders are gonna do some antics here. Okay, we can't really do much here. Let's see. What are they good at? Hold on. Okay, I can't really check here, so... Alright, let's 5-foot here. There we go. What are you gonna do? Summons are gonna rush up here. They're gonna start attacking. Yep, they're doing their thing. Canoperous soldiers are gonna start acting to get the job done, which is good.
Do not hold back.
Okay, there we go. Oh god, the dogs are coming. Should be fine though. Oh, there goes that soldier. Oh, the monitor lizard's coming my way.
Strike is one.
There we go. That's one. Alright, it's just 2 dogs and a monitor lizard. The monitor lizard's probably going to be the hardest foe out of all of them.
Attack!
There we go. Well, I guess we're just attacking until they're dead. Oh, until of course the Conjurer comes in. Because apparently he's decided he's had enough.
We shall overcome.
Alright, apparently the Monitor Lizard's had enough. Or rather, the Conjurer's had enough. So he's just gonna start throwing attacks out, I guess. Okay, well, I'm not complaining. Let's, 5-foot step. Let's transform into our face shape again. There we go. Okay, they're starting to go ham. Okay. Now it's you. Alright, let's go for the Conjurer here. What are you going to do? You're going to cast, and you're provoking. That's fine. Okay, we are going to... Dazzling Display. Let's see, how do you act? Okay, you provoke. You are now flat-footed, I believe. If I recall correctly. Yep, you are currently flat-footed, and you are in a position where you're just going to be mauled. Like so. Now, is that the best result? Probably not. But it could be worse, to be fair. And I do have Remove Disease, so it's not like it's the end of the world. So, it was a right idea, I think, of me to do this. So, I'm going to take the W here and just accept that, you know, collateral is going to be expected. That said, we do get some scrolls, so I'm not complaining. Let's grab the potions here, so that way we can start using them. Because, I mean, they are there for that exact purpose. There we go. We are brought up to 72. That's good. And now Stein is looking a bit more healthy. And we've dealt with yet another foe threat here, which is really good. We managed to get ourselves a magical club here, which a club with nails is going to deal extra damage of piercing, apparently. Not that amazing of a club, but it's still a club nonetheless. Okay, we're going to save here, and then we're just going to try and cure our affliction by using Treat Affliction, given it's the method ideally used. There we go. We've dispelled Greypox here. That's good. That's going to save us a whole lot of strife come the future. Gonna save here. Let's go see. Alright, we've got more daggers here.
Let us press on.
Got a few other things there, most likely, but nothing I really need to address right now. Drop these. I think we're good. I will drop the potions now, and I will drop them right over to here. There we go. This should, yep, this will bring us to medium weight. Now, is there anything over here? Nope. But, there should be something that should be approaching up here. So this will give us a bit of an extra boost to experience. Yep, as expected. Hello, mongrels. Young mongrel looks around in every direction but up. Maybe we should go back? This place isn't for us. It's too open. The enemy could come from anywhere, and the air is weird. Why does it keep moving so fast? Another mongrel stares straight ahead, gripping his blade in a trembling fist. No, not one step back. This is our test. Don't look at anything but the target. The air you feel moving around is called wind. Learn to love it. It's a gift from Gozra. The wind caress your face. Isn't it beautiful? It makes me uneasy. The air should stay still, not flow like a river, or rush back and forth like a bat. Gozra. This is a strange place with strange deity, but... The young mongrel closes one eye and turns his face towards the wind. I like the way it strokes my hair. This feels like a good sign. Perhaps the surface won't be too cruel to us. What are you doing here? The young man turns to you. He has one healthy eye and a lumpy growth where the second should be. It's you. It's thanks to you that we made it to the surface to fight the demons. The shield maze fell, but Sol slowed everything down. He's an old man. He's afraid of everything. You can't sit in the dark like root vegetables while big things are happening up above. We tried to follow you through the shield maze. We emerged into some kind of fortress, but too many demons there. Then we dug out another passage into the city. It took days, but we did it. We're ready to fight. Right now, we need everyone who can hold a weapon. I have a plan. Go back below ground, and wait for the shield maze. Go wait at the shield maze exit. We'll get the beasts at both ends. Go back? Well, if you're sure, of course we'll go. I mean, an ambush. Good idea. Yes, I understand. We'll attack from below as soon as we hear the fighting start. We are the Crusaders of the Underground. We will fight like our forebears did. Exactly. Alright, so it seems like the, It seems like the mongrels have got their strategy down, it seems, so that's good. That means that they are going to be fully ready for whatever comes their way. At least, that is what I hope. It does appear that this area is cleared, for the most part, but we will still look around all the same, seeing if we can find a bit of edge in this, or find a bit of a chink in the armor, as it were. I don't see anything too special here, so that's fine. We can't go anywhere here, so...
Godspeed.
Yeah. Alright, well, there is 2 other fights, I do believe, here. One, we are absolutely going to need resist fire, because, well, the enemy is absolutely fire-ridden, so we don't want to be doing that. And one, we will need to use, we'll need to use a barrier in the form of resist energy, well, protection... God, I know the term. I need to use a death ward, because negative energy is going to start sprouting up like wildfire.
We march ahead.
Okay, we're going to move over to here. We're going to push to the wall here, real quick. Alright. We want to be here for now. And we want to get ready. So, the threat that we need to worry about is fire above all else, so we're going to use protection and resist fire here. I don't think we need to use anything else, but I will, you know, worst case I will use it, but I do believe just those 2 things are needed. We will save here, and then we will activate both Fey Aspect and Fey Shape here. And we want to go for the charge here, and let's see how we fare. There we go. Sneak attack came in. They're gonna try and use those, but Fireball comes in. To no avail. Okay, they're going absolutely ham here. I do believe I can actually handle these guys now. Yeah, let's go clear them out with just basic attacks. We're gonna 5-foot step this way. They're gonna they're gonna be forced to walk over to us. The Bringer Arc is forced to use fire damage. And yeah, let's just focus on the Dretches here. There we go. 5-foot step back again. There we go. They are forced to just step forward and try and attack us. Alright. We are going to intimidate here. Alright, that will reduce his AC and make it a little easier for us to take him out. But it isn't going to stop the rest, I do believe. So we want to move over here, I guess. Grimrock's going to forcefully move over. He's got a 12 to hit us, which is absurdly potent. Ow. Okay, we're going to 5-foot over. There we go. Yeah, that's a 16, Jesus. But, to be fair, could be way worse. I'm going to 5-foot here. Ow. Alright, Dazzling Display. That is, unfortunately, not enough. We need to roll a 25, which is interesting. Ow. Okay, there we go. That is the ideal circumstance. He's now at an AC of 19. We are going to be taking some serious hits. But we managed to take him out with relative ease. After, you know, doing some damage. But we do get the Abrupt Force. Whenever we hit an enemy, they must make a Fortitude save, or be stunned for a round. Which is a nice ability. Okay. We got a few things here, but the biggest thing is actually this. The Signet of House Vespiletto is going to be a godsend for skill checks in a pinch. So long as it's a once-a-day thing, we can get a skill check boost to anything for 1 hour. So we could boost, for example, Athletics by an additional 5. Or we could boost a skill check, a knowledge check even, for a +5. I'm going to save here because this is a satisfactory result. Damage, but still. A success is a success, and I'm not going to complain. We managed to get a piece of a holy symbol, and for their trouble, we get a few other things. But ultimately, we gather everything that we need. The silver chain, or rather the piece of the holy symbol is absolutely required for a magical item, I do believe, so we will have to be aware of that. But all in due time. Everything will be found, just a matter of time.
Godspeed.
Now, I do believe that we are going to need to drop some things here if we want to go through. We're going to wear this, we're going to drop the scimitar temporarily, and we're going to quickly go over and get our potion stack, so that way we can heal. Because now we got to fight this threat, or a set of threats. And I do believe I can overcome these threats with relative ease, it's just a matter of fighting them. That's the issue. For now, though. Alright, that brought us to full. We are going to drop the potions now. That is still 20 potions, that's impressive, all things considering. And now we're just going to move all our way up to here. Because now we've got to fight the Alabrinkus, and then we've got, of course, the most dangerous of the sorts, and that is the negative energy creatures. We have lost our Fey aspect, which sucks, but could be, to be fair, worse. We're gonna save here. And let's actually see how our experience is going. 57,000, it could be better, but, you know, we're trying our best given the limited resources we have. The only thing that we can do here is use Death Ward, I think. And this is literally the best thing that we can do here. We're going to save on pain, because that's ideal. We are going to swap into Fey shape here. We can't go that way, so... Alright, we're going to go for the Vermelic. But yeah, no, the Vermelics are the targets here. We deal with the Vermelics, then we're good. There we go. Let's hope we're first. We are. So that's great. We can then do this. There we go. The Vermelics are nearly dead. In basically one fell swoop, which is golden for us. Okay, we're gonna we're just gonna wail on him. 5 foot. Now we just gotta deal with these two. The skier is probably the worst of the threats. So we're just gonna dazzling display. 5 foot. Alright, we managed to avoid getting hit, so that's good. Now we just wail on him. And then we 5 foot again. The Abracadilu, or however you spell it, is going to be an easier target. We just got to 5 foot every time. Prevent a catastrophe. Alright, we 5 foot. There we go. And now we just take him out. Pretty simple stuff. Done. Arguably the easier of the fights. And I do believe that's most everything, I think, in this area. We've cleared out the majority of the area. We've dealt with the threats that, you know, pose a problem for us. We now just gotta clear out the rest of the area. Well, not the area, but, we just gotta grab everything. I do believe there is only one item left that is, worth noting among the area here. But, yeah. That's probably just this item, and then we can just leave. So, if we go back, we can actually get that real quick. I don't think I need to worry too much about the potions. I got everything I need, so... We've now basically cleared up the area to a point where we're actually satisfied.
The deed is done.
And now we just gotta go back and get everything set up so that we can leave. And I do believe, because of that, we can move on with the last 2 objectives. Now, is that the last thing on our list? I don't know. Okay, I don't see any danger there, so I guess unless Hilor actually, you know, goes to the tavern, we should be good to go. Well, regardless, we're going to go over to here. Grab this, because that is the one thing that I wanted to get. And I think that's basically everything. We should be able to grab everything here, and just dip. So if we go to the area exit here, I do believe everything has been listed that we can pick up. Yeah, we even managed to get a severed head here, which we are going to be taking, but we're going to be deleting, I do believe. So we collect all. And that is the marketplace cleared. Now we've just got 2 more areas to deal with. Now, first and foremost, obviously I'm going to be ditching the head. So we're going to drop that. Yep, I'm certain I don't want a severed head. But yeah, we can move over to either the Pitaxian Wine Cellar, or we can move all the way over to Tierblade's residence. I'm going to go for the Pitaxian Wine Cellar. Just a personal choice. Doesn't really change what we do, ultimately. It just ultimately determines where we're going. So, we're going to Pitaxian Wine Cellar for, yeah, obvious reasons. I digress, though. I digress. We've got a lot to overcome.
Defeat is not an option.
Oh god, that's a lot of enemies. Jesus. Hello. Ow.
Hold on.
Ow.
Just a little more. Forgive me.
And that's
for this
GG.
Failure.
Yeah, no. Threats are getting nasty now. Yeah, threats are getting really nasty now. Okay, another threat, supposedly. Okay. I guess we'll see how we fare.
Defeat is not an option.
Okay, that's 2 spiders now. Okay, that's an 8. A 2 to 9, okay. Okay, we are gonna drink a... Okay, we've got a potion of mage armor here. We'll use this. And then we will... Let's see, you go next, so we want to focus on you. We're gonna 5-foot
Do not
strike.
hold back.
That'll give us a boost to AC. Okay.
Strike as one.
And we just gotta circle around. Just slowly but surely.
Attack.
Alright, there we go. Shouldn't be too hard, all things considering. Yeah, like,
We shall overcome.
it's not that hard to circle around an enemy like this.
Do not hold back.
Okay, but yeah, no, it's a 50-50 on our part. It's a 5% on their part.
Strike as one.
Okay, there we go. We're slowly getting there. Honestly, we could probably do this without actually getting hit, if we're lucky. I mean, hell, if it works out, it works out. I'm not complaining.
We shall overcome.
There we go. It's not like they can attack multiple times anyways, so it's not a big deal.
Do not hold back.
I'll still do the 5-foot steps because I can. Oh, that was nearly close.
Strike as one.
Alright, back up. Nearly.
Attack.
And one last go. There we go. And
We shall
boom.
overcome.
I mean, hey, that's 200 experience. I'm not complaining. Alright, from there, we can just drop everything here. That should be fine. There we go. Drop the weapons. We're definitely going to pick these up as we go, though, obviously. We're not leaving anything behind, that's a given. Okay, we're going to drop, I don't know, let's go by weights. Drop the health potions. Okay, we're gonna save just to be safe, because you never know when a game is gonna glitch against you. Collect all as we go. And we just carry overweight. Again. Because that's just how we are. Alright, off we go to the Lost Bag. Nice. And now we go to the Pitaxian Wine Cellar. We're gonna save here. And off we go. We are going to be fatigued for this, but that's fine. We can actually cure the fatigue, so it's not a big deal. As long as we cure the fatigue, we'll be fine, and we can just keep going until we get to the tavern, which will be when we rest up and get ready for the fight ahead of us. But I digress. Let's drop everything. So that way we can get ready for whatever combat ensues in this area. And I'll be honest, I'm half considering just abandoning Tierblade's residence, because there isn't really that much worth going over there for. I think there's like an alchemist there, and even then, that's not gonna cut it for, Alright, price in descending order. Let's use one of these. This will give us the heavy condition, but that's fine. Now if I drop my potions, it'll make us... Oh, we're still on heavy encumbrance, apparently. Let's see. We're at 54.8. We need to drop a little bit more before we're gonna continue. Let's see. We got pounds and books. I guess we can drop a book here. There we go. That's just barely enough. We'll save here. Oh, hello. We are dealing with whites that are level 9 and level 4. Oh god, hold on. That is... I don't think I can handle that. Not realistically, anyways. So... Okay, the icebreaker is D8 plus 16. 2419. Oh god, that's a horrible thing to deal with. Okay, okay, let's see. What can I do here? Yeah, no, I think after this battle, I need to abstain from doing anything else. Okay, no, this is one of the instances where I use displacement, I think. Yeah, we're going to use displacement here. We're going to use Owl's Wisdom, Cat's Grace. We're going to use literally anything to give us an edge. Alright, Mirror Image has been given. Bless is going to be given. We're going to use Magic Fang Greater here. We are going to use Displacement. Bark Skin would certainly help. We don't have anything beyond that. I guess we can use Protection from Evil here. Alright, Protection from Evil. We are going to use that Undead AC thing that gives us Sacred bonus to AC. If it's there. I do believe it's there. I just need to find it. We are going to need to be using Delay Poison here. I guess we're also going to need the Bull Strength, because obviously we need to get a bit swole for this. Okay, where's that AC against Undead thing? Here it is. Okay, I've used a Veil of Positive Energy. We're going to save here. Under Pain. We're going to use Phase Shape here. And we need to charge the white immediately. Get him flat-footed. If we can get him flat-footed, that's a good start. Okay, that's a miss. Damn it. Okay, he is undead, so we won't actually benefit from sneak attacks, I do believe. So, yeah. Yeah, we won't benefit from sneak attacks too much, so we need to actually load that. So that way we get a better shot at him. Because otherwise, we're in a bit of a pickle. We basically need to take out his,
Godspeed.
Okay, we need to take him out immediately, essentially. So we're gonna save here. Alright, charge. We need to hit him immediately, and then get 5 guaranteed hits on top of that. There we go. Nice, double miss. Oh, Karen White. Okay, that's fine. As long as we can get the sneak attacks on that guy. Oh, no. I don't think we'll be able to make it. Is he immune? Yeah, he's immune to fear, so... Using Dazzling Display is not going to cut it here. I have to get him down. Otherwise, he's just going to KO me. So we need to get basically 6 hits off on this guy. Alright. But hey, once he's done, we can then deal with the enemies with relative ease, I think. So, it's just a matter of luck. 1, 2, 3. That's not enough. We need the 5. So that way he's down to basically 3 HP. Do that and we're good. Well, that's the only way I can see about winning against this guy anyways. Because, yeah. Level 9 undead. Not fun. Not fun. Okay, 26, not bad. He's going to go faster than me. Yeah, no. But he's gonna put us into a position where we lose, so yeah. Okay, come on. Alright, 21. That's a start. Ah, it's so close. What is he at? He's at 36. You know what? 36 is better than nothing. I'm gonna go for it. Thankfully, the mirror images are coming in clutch. So there we go. Okay, 5 foot. Prevent him from actually getting multiple attacks out. Yeah, he's still hitting my mirror images, which is the problem. There we go. That is perfect. That means we can now deal with his companions now with ease. Okay. Ow. I forgot. Negative levels. That's a thing that whites do, don't they? Ah, God. Well, there's an easy fix to that if you use a death ward. And I forgot to do so when I was in my normal form. That's my mistake. So I guess I'm going to load up the zone here. And we're just going to redo everything. I mean, this will give us a better chance to prep, so whatever. Did we drop everything before we did this? No, we did not. No, actually, we did. Never mind.
Godspeed.
Okay, we are going to post up here. Alright. Okay, so in order to prep against this enemy, we are going to need to use... do we need Magic Fang Greater? I guess in this instance, yes. So we're going to use Magic Fang Greater, we're going to use Displacement, we're going to use Death Ward. We don't need Freedom of Movement because we're not being restricted in our movements, but Death Ward is an absolute must. We're going to need Owl's Wisdom, Cat's Grace, Bull's Strength. Blur would certainly help on top of everything. We don't need any resistances to energy, I don't believe, but the mirror image is certainly going to help. So having it... Oh. Having it would be nice. Alright, there we go. The mirror image has been cast. Now we use delayed poison? I don't think their thing is a poison, but I'll still use it just as a safety precaution. Let's see. Do they have any DR? I don't think they do. And if they were to have any DR, it'd be anything against... Yeah, as an undead creature, yeah. They use their charisma scale, but other than that, there's fine. Okay, we use Veil of Positive Energy. This will give us a +2 on top of everything. That'll give us an AC. Shield of Faith would give us an extra +1. Okay. That will give us a additional +1 on top of everything. We don't need to worry about fear, but we should get a remove sickness set up, because I do believe they do have a disease. There we go. Disease has been added, or resist disease added. Mage armor. I do believe we already have that on, which I do not actually. So I will put on the mage armor here. There we go. That'll give us a 33 AC. If we had reduced person, I would use it, but I do not. So now the only thing left is using one of the Scrolls of Bless. That'll give us an additional +1. And now we save. Now we transform into our face shape. And now we save and charge. Target the whites, ideally, and then just make sure we go faster than him and then kill him. Because the sooner he goes out, the better. And of course he goes first, so we want to reload and make sure we're actually going first. But yeah, it's just a matter of luck at this point. If we can take him out, we're basically golden. The rest are going to be trying to do damage, but they're going to have a rough time with it. Okay, this guy's still flat-footed, so that's going to be 19. We've got a 20% chance to, or apparently more, to miss all those. So we want to load that, because we want to get all 5, ideally. Mind you, I did not take into account the -2 from the fighting defensively, which, you know, makes sense, because fighting defensively gives more AC, so... We're just going to initially start off by just straight up attacking the guy. No fighting defensively, because this will give us the edge that we need. There we go. That brings him down to a solid 20. I can work with that. Okay. With that, we then fight defensively here. Focus on the whites. And we just 5-foot step until we're comfortable, because the rest of these guys only have a melee and a slam. I don't think they can use both, so they're kind of forced to use one or the other. Okay. Seriously? Damn. That's a miss and a half. Jesus. Okay, 9 out of 17. At least the white's not doing too well. Okay. Here we go. And the rest are actually pretty substantially easy, because they only have a +12, so... At maximum, they're dealing a 32, which is easily enough for us to just turn off fighting defensively, and guarantee just normal hits against them. So... It's probably going to result in us transforming back, but we should be able to hit them all with our attacks at this point. Let's see how they fare, though. Yep, they only got a 20 to hit, so we should be fine. Okay, 5 foot. Alright, that's another. Okay, that's 1. Alright, that's a hit and a miss, but that's fine. That's 1 of the whites dealt with, at least, so that's good. 5 foot. Okay, we are gonna attack you. Okay, 5 foot. Yeah, they're having a rough time of it now. Okay, we take the provokes, but that's fine. We are now at an AC of 32, which is basically their 20. So yeah, I think we're fine now. We have less attacks, basically, and that's it.
Strike as one.
Yeah, so the only thing that we gotta worry about now is just attacking this guy.
Attack.
And then we just gotta 5 foot away, because he's gonna do 2 attacks if we let him.
We shall overcome.
Okay, there we go. 5 foot. And yeah, no, it's just as easy as just backing up here. Pretty simple.
Do not hold back.
We can just, yeah, no need to fight defensively in this instance, because he's just an easy target.
Strike as one.
But yeah, that's nice. That means we've cleared this guy out, and we've only got one area left, and that's assuming we even want to go there. Honestly, I don't think it's worth it.
We shall overcome.
I'm not going to bother. I think it's better if we just take what we've gathered and just assume it's for the best and we're good to go. Alright, I'm satisfied with that result. We didn't even take damage, which is just as impressive. Of course, there is going to obviously be an even more dangerous fight, but all in due time. But I digress. We've managed to get the item Tempest, and it's another loot-based item that we can benefit from, but honestly, I'm not going to go to Tier Blade's residence here, because I don't think it's worth it. And we're just going to get going, I think, at this point. We've gotten everything that we wanted here. Like those.
Let us press on.
Yeah, there's a few other things here. I guess I could go to Tier Blade's residence, but nah. I don't like the idea of doing that. Alright, let's collect all and get the heck out of here. I'm satisfied. Now, do I go for Tier Blade's residence? I guess let's actually investigate to see if it's even worth it. 1 second. Let's see. Tier Blade's residence. Let's see. What loot would he get? Okay, I just need to figure out what loot we get. Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't want to go to Tier Blade's residence. To give you a rough idea as to what's going on there, because I did want to check what's going on there, but the biggest threat that we would be facing in Tier Blade's residence is that she would be, well, there would be a succubus in there, put simply. I don't want to deal with a succubus. Given our current circumstances, we do not have the ability to actually cope against such a thing, so I'm not even gonna bother. And in fact, I might even just go straight to,
Defeat is not an option.
Oh, hello. I might just go straight to the fight to begin with. What is it? Yeah, we're just gonna move out. There we go. It's gonna provoke, but that's fine. Ow. You know what? Let's load. I should be able to succeed that, but no, I'm not gonna go there because there is a succubus. And if you guys are familiar with succubi, they have an annoying ability that forces you to...
Not an option.
It's not fun, put simply. You do not want to be in the position where you're going to be hit by a succubus, because it sucks. We're going to load, though, until we get a success, because I don't want to run that back, but I digress. Needless to say, succubi are not fun. They have a dominate skill, which will basically immobilize your character. I don't think I need to explain how deadly that is to a solo character. Especially not in these circumstances, but I digress. We're going to go for the... Let's see. We should definitely do so, if only for the flat-footed. There we go. Well, 5 foot here. Just by shaking them, that should be enough. God, that sucks. Okay. Well, at least be able to get out the fog, though. Ow. It's annoying. I hate that. I hate these guys. They're so annoying. The only thing I can think of that might help is honestly just using a delay poison.
Defeat is not
That's
an
literally
option.
the best option. You know what? That might actually be the option here. Let's just use a delay poison. Well, no. Let's see. What? You got +8 to your hits. Okay, so literally just drinking a potion of mage armor is enough. Down this, there we go. I mean, as long as we do that, we should be fine. And hey, even if we don't succeed this, well, there you go. We now just need to get out of the smog. There we go. There we go. 5 foot, and we are down to 24 seconds. You know what? No. We're just going to go to the Pitaxian Wine Cellar, the autosave that we have. And we're just going to get out. Like that. The reasonable way. The way it's meant to be done. Go, can't fast travel apparently. As expected though, given, you know, full weights, but whatever. We can easily just fix that by dropping everything and just going from there. Okay, there we go. Done and done. Alright, let's save. No, that's not it. That's not cool. Not kosher. I need to grab everything before I go. Then I can go.
Godspeed.
There we go. Now I can go. Okay. Okay, we're gonna save here. And yeah, I'm not going to be going to Tierblade's residence because I don't want to be dealing with the level 9 succubus for obvious reasons. So yeah, we're just going to march our way back. We're not going to be going to Tierblade's residence as per her request. We're just gonna... We're gonna sell everything that we don't need. Oh, we failed to sneak past. That's fine. Let's see what we run into. Hopefully nothing too crazy. Let's see. We are dealing with bugs again. Kind of expected though at this point. Okay. Ow. I guess just fight defensively.
Do not hold back.
There we go. It's fine if we take some damage. It's not that big a deal.
Strike as one.
Not doing that much damage, to be fair, though. I guess I could fear here if I really wanted to. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, they're immune? That's interesting. Oh, they're immune to mind affecting. Okay, so there you go. Interesting. I did not know that bugs were also immune to mind affecting as well. That is going to prove annoying when we have to get into fear. Okay, we're gonna save here, because that's a pinnacle point. Just to ease our travel a little bit. We are now exhausted, that's fine. Okay, we just barely make it to Defender's Heart. Good. And we can rest here. But before that, we are going to save, because we got some prep to do. Because, things are gonna get spicy, I bet. But before we do, obviously we're gonna sell some stuff. Naturally. Because that's what we normally do. Alright. Jordan Varn. Show me your wares. Let's sell everything that we don't need. We're going to sell this. We don't need the icebreaker here. It is a good axe, though. So if you're looking for an axe that deals cold damage in a 10-foot area of effect, that's a really good ability. So as long as you're critting with this axe, it's really good. I wouldn't personally use it, but yes, everybody has their preferences. The Tempest is also a good weapon. It deals additional cold damage with one end and a sonic with the other, so if you're looking for a sonic weapon, there's that. Club with Nails is always nice. Dark Horn is a good glaive if you're looking for one, because it deals a D3 of negative energy. So if you're looking for negative energy damage, there you go. I personally wouldn't use it, because there's arguably a better lance and all that, so really just depends on what you find. But I digress. Now, for our gear. Price in descending order is naturally going to be the go-to. Let's see. We don't need the merry-go-round. We don't need a attrition dagger. If we really wanted to, I do know that there is a very special dagger that you can use that gives you a +3 AC at some point. I just don't know where it is. The attrition dagger is also good if you're looking to play a dagger build, because, well, dealing constitution damage is just a godsend. Especially if you want to deal with an enemy, you know, over and over again. We're not going to be using any armors, I do believe, this playthrough, so we shouldn't need this. Let's see. I mean, we could use a shield, as long as we don't have a limit to our AC, I believe. Because I believe tower shields... Yeah, you're forced to have a 2 max dexterity, and I guess for us, I do believe it counts as a specific thing for us, so we'll both sell here, we'll sell these. If I recall correctly, and I go into Shifter, let's see, let's go into Shifter here. I do believe the armor thing counts for shields, doesn't it? Let's see. You lose this... Okay. These bonuses do not stack with the Monk AC bonus class feature, as expected. When unarmed or not using a shield and conscious. Okay. So as long as you're not using a shield, Defensive Instinct works. So you can't use a shield if no matter what you do, so. You could theoretically go into daggers, or though, that said. So it's not like you're losing the AC if you go with something else. We are going to get the Rugged Helmet, I think, because this is going to give us a DR3 against melee units, which will help in a hindsight, because we deal with a lot of melee units that have a high damage output. But do we want it, really? Do we really want it? I don't know, I don't think we do now that I think about it. It is useful, though. Well, what's better? 5 HP or DR3 against melee, and a -3 to penalty to perception at the cost of it? Given how much melee units we've been suffering from, I think it's ideal. And considering it's going to deal... It's going to reduce its damage down to 6, I think that's a wise purchase. It's just, in general, a good idea. We won't have that high perception, but we have a perception of 10 anyways, or 13 anyways. So it's a small price to pay for a higher AC, or a higher damage reduction. Besides, I do believe that will stack with our ability Fey aspect, so it is a small price to pay. Well, with that, we have our last tidbits left, so yeah. I think we are ready to go. We've done everything that we can theoretically do. Let's just rest here. I think this is the third time that we're resting, so we will have to suffer through an attack. But it's a small price to pay for doing what we've been doing. Alright. Let's rest up.
You're a master at drinking and have...
My mom.
Alright, let's rest up and let's get going. Alright. Please don't attack. Okay, no attack. Surprising enough. Oh, nope, never mind. Okay, the demons are attacking. We do not have... Yeah, I guess we're getting ready. Help us defend the tavern. Yep. It's time. Hello, Ulbrich. Oh, hey there. Just the lad I wanted to talk to. To your health, by the way. Ulbrich steps from his beer mug. I asked around about this here city and about the whole hubbub. Who you lot are fighting and why. And the most I hear, the less I understand. So, you weren't lying when about Knobris and the demons invading? Everyone from the tavern keeper to the knight is giving me the same hookum. They all say Socorus was burned to the ground by a bunch of Oogolins 100 years ago in Knobris. That godforsaken village is the size of a pig snout. Was turned into this massive fortress to defend against them. Which means I must have had slept for 100 years and didn't notice the thing. So, what am I to make of this? Am I the barmy one, or is this everyone else? Maybe we've all been bewitched by Fae and are living in the yarn they're spinning. Talk about a doozy. I want to ask you something. Oh, that's right. I had a question of my own to ask you. Explain to me plain and simple. Back when we first met, what was all that about? How did I end up in the fortress with all those books? Why did I wake up right when you came? This is horse feathers. I know much about all this as you do. Mysteries upon mysteries. But someone has to know, right? Someone got me into this mess, and when I learned who it was, oh, they won't be too happy. Right, so what is it Winnie-Anna asked? I'll just go through the answers real quick. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go over this.
Let us press on.
And yeah, nope, it does seem like we are going to be undergoing a fight here. So, I kind of predicted this was gonna happen. So, it's just a matter of when. So, I'm gonna ask... Yeah. Also, please... Yeah. According to my sources, a master alchemist called Orthobulo has recently arrived in the city. He's a well-known character among demon worshippers. We don't expect him to show up personally, but thanks to him and the cultists, have been able to prepare a whole cart full of incendiaries. They'll try to burn the defender's heart to the ground. The Alchemists are the main target. Keep an eye on them and take them down first. Or they'll burn the ground from under our feet. What's the situation? Okay, is there any... I need a little bit more time before I prepare, so... Here's what we're going to do. We are going to grab literally everything because, well, we're going to grab what we can anyways. Show me the scrolls you're selling. Price in ascending order here. We want to go by scrolls. Ideally, we want the scrolls that we got before, which are actually these. Aligned Weapon's going to be a really good godsend for us. Death Ward... We'll grab 6. We'll grab 3 of those. We can get resists communal, but we don't need those. We're going to just get the protections. Delay poison communal is not going to cut it. Bone Shaker might be an interesting choice, but I don't think it's the right choice. Freedom movement, nope. Restoration could help. We'll grab a few of those. Yeah, we'll grab this much. There we go. And we're down to 400 gold, so... I do think the only thing that we can grab beyond this point is potions. So we're just going to grab a potion of... I don't know. Potion of bark skin, I guess, would be the ideal choice, right? Just get out of the way. Clear it out of our inventory. There we go. Alright. Let's buff up and get ready for the fight. Alright, this is the last potion. Well, we're going to use the mage armor here. Okay, freedom of movement we don't need, I don't think. Death ward is not going to cut it. We're going to need resist fire, because alchemists are going to be nuisance. We don't need to worry about electricity or acid as far as I'm aware. But I do believe that's going to be fine for us. We're going to make sure we have a bless on us. There we go. Come on. Yeah, I guess that's not going to be used, but that's fine. We can use delayed poison here. This will give us a resistance against poisons. That'll help us a little bit. We will use the Owl's Wisdom, Cat's Grace, Bull's Strength. That'll just cover our bases of resistances. We'll use Bark Skin here. We'll use Blur. What else? I guess Protection from Evil. I think that's going to be it. Let's save under pain here. Not that it is going to be a pain, but you never know. All down mutagen dexterity. And let's get going. Let's do it. And actually, we can introduce a set of companions here for the fight. So I'm going to import my characters from here. And there we go. We've now gotten a bit of an interesting situation playing out. There's going to be some visitors we're going to have. And this is why I wanted to do the Doomslayer, essentially, because we're linking the story a little bit here. So this is going to be interesting to see how things pan out. But yeah, Alchemist Fire seems to be the problem, so we just need to focus on the Alchemists. Alright, we just need to kill the Arsonists, and we are gonna get going. Okay, let's transform.
Not an option.
Oh, they've blown up the door, that's fine. Okay, I guess we're not getting that chance to deal with that, but that's fine. I guess let's focus on these guys here. No reason to not, right? Take off turn-based mode. There we go. Just focus on defenses here. Okay, let's see. Fighter, cultist, Dretch, fighter. We'll back up a bit. There we go. There we go. That's just, oh, that is a load. Okay. This is why I prefer turn-based combat, because, yeah, it's a bit too chaotic if you're doing the whole moving around thing. Well, you can do, it's been a while since I've actually moved on to not turn-based combat, but yeah, we're gonna accept this. There we go. Single unit here, let's do this. Alright, but yeah, we are going for the tavern combat here. Alright, let's transform into our phase shape. There we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, these guys are working their hardest here. I should fight defensively here, obviously. I've made the mistake of doing that not before. Let's do this. Okay, there we go. Thankfully, their AC is not that good. Okay, they're really working against us there. There we go. There we go.
Do not hold back.
Okay, how's the groups here doing? Okay, fighters going ham here. We should probably deal with them before the archers go down. Okay, let's see. Ah, alchemists are starting to come up. Okay. They're gonna start pushing up to here, which is not good. Okay, off we go. Can I actually do this? Yeah, there we go. Now it's working as intended. That's what we want. This makes it a little bit easier to focus on, personally. Okay. Whole lot less chaotic now that we got turn-based combat going. Okay, we're gonna move up to here. There we go, get the Intimidate off. That should help us a little bit. Now that they're all flat-footed, this is going to be a little easier for us. Okay. Crusaders here are going to be doing a number. Not a fan of the alchemists, but, you know, we're doing our best here. Yeah, they're going to be running up there. As long as we can deal with the creatures up here, we should be fine. Okay, we need to focus on... I won't be able to target him, so I will focus on the cultist here. There we go. 5 foot here. Alright, the arsonists are going to be starting to go up, as expected. Neophyte warriors trying to get through. There we go. Yeah, they're really trying their patience here. No avail, though. No avail. Okay. Yeah, they're having a rough time there. Nice. Come on, defenders. Work your magic. Man, they all just decided to coalesce there, huh? There we go. Archers are going ham now. Let's see how we fare. They are not moving, because that's just horrible, apparently. Okay. Man, that sucks. Okay, there goes the archers. Tavern defenses are whittling down immensely. Okay, there's more cultists with alchemist fire. That's not cool. Okay, we're gonna have to go for the alchemist here, I do believe. Otherwise, it's just gonna get worse and worse. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but okay. I guess I'm moving now, so we're just going to move over to these alchemists right here. Force them into a position where they're going to be helpless. Neophyte fighters are going to be trying to take out our good companion here, but that's no avail. They're not going to get anywhere close, I do believe. Dretchers are trying their damnedest here. Yep, there we go. Earbeth's coming in clutch. Yeah, the Neophyte fighters are going to be in for a rough time. Arsonist Cultist is not going to be able to handle this. Okay, yeah, no, they're trying their damnedest here. We're going to want to deal with them first. Okay, we can move all the way over to here. And let's see, we want to attack you, I guess? Nope. No luck there. Neophyte Cultist is having a trouble there. Here we go. They're trying their damnedest to get the hits in, but to no avail. Okay, there we go. Nice. Neophyte fighters coming in. Alright, they're just throwing alchemist fires, and yeah, they're not going to have a rough time. Oh yeah, they're destroying our resources here. That's not cool. There we go. That's something. Can I get some assistance on these alchemists here, or am I just left in the dust? I guess I'm left in the dust, because, you know... Yeah. Then again, a lot of things happen in such a short amount of time, so I was not prepared for what was going to happen here. There we go. And another alchemist fire coming in, but that's fine. By 5-foot step here. Let's drop the fight defensively here. And just go ham. There we go. That will get rid of the alchemist fighters that are trying to cause a ruckus. These guys are absolutely trying their damnedest to get into position. Not like it's going to help them. Yeah, the cultists are trying to get into position now. Having a rough time. Let's just hope this is enough. Yeah, because the defenders are doing their work, and Earbeth is taking the hits in. The skier is going to try and get at us. No avail. That's good. Okay. I can either attack the Dretch here and go for that, or I can leave everything else. Yeah, I think I can trust Earbeth to handle the rest here. So we're just going to do that. We're going to 5-foot step, so that way we can focus on these two. And we just want to focus on the skier here, I think, because we can get the sneak attacks off there. Yep, they're forced to just stay there. Baphomet's cultist is trying its absolute best to get at us. Our defenses are actually holding up quite nicely, all things considering. Yeah, the most we're worrying about is them, but yeah, we should be fine. Let's see, we are low on phase shape, so we're probably going to transform here, which is not cool. Yeah, we took some hits there. I forgot to take my mutagen of dexterity. No, wait, did I? I did forget to take my mutagen of dexterity, so... I guess I've got another thing on top of everything that I've got to do. So a 5-foot step here, just to make ourselves a little bit, you know, more tanky. Because our AC is going to boost up to 39 because of that. Yep, more neophyte fighters are trying to push in to no avail. We're getting experience each time they die, so that I think I do, anyways. So that's a plus. Yeah, you're trying your best with no avail. Eagle Watch is holding hard. Yeah, they stand no chance at this rate. Okay, we are going to take the 5-foot step and then transform. And we should be good. Round 10. 5 foot. Transform. There we go. Now we're in a bit of a... Now we're in a bit of offensive now. We're going to really shred them. Okay, yep, no, these guys are forced to just hang around. That cultist is just wandering left and right. Here we go. Spear fails to hit, that's good. Nice. Neophyte fighters trying to get in. Yeah, these guys are having a rough time. Alright, round 11. Okay. Dazzling display, 5 foot again. Okay. Yep, the fighters are still pushing in, trying to get hit in. But thankfully the AC of the fighters here are doing well. Yeah, they're having a rough time here. They can't actually get up. Whatever, that's fine. We're getting the hits on the Earbest getting hits, so that's good. We're clearing up the defenses. We're only at 8 now, that's good. Or we're still remaining at 8, I should say. Our stockades have defended nicely. Alright, we can now move over here. And I guess we can actually move fully, so that way Neonites... Yeah, no, those guys are actually fine. Okay, we can focus on these guys who are running back now. They're going to try their damnedest to get into position. Yeah, they stand no chance. Okay. Okay, more Neonite fighters are obviously coming in. We are going to move all the way up to here, so that way we can get ready for them. Okay, the Neonite fighter is literally trying to get at us, but to no avail. Honestly, the defenses here are actually holding quite nicely, so I don't need to intervene, I don't think. Not yet, anyways. There is going to be a point in time where the defenses are going to crumple, I do believe, so we should just be ready for that. But we'll have to see. Alright, we're going to go with the fight defensively tactic here, there. Alright. Can't really do much beyond that, so there you go. Let the fighters run in. There we go. Done. There we go. Alright, the Neophyte fighters are going to try their damnedest to get in, but to no avail. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they're literally trying their best. Now it's just me fighting these three, I think is the only issue. Do this, and then we're basically golden. Okay. Okay, we'll move over here. There we go. Let's see how they fare. Yep, more fighters coming in. Yeah, they stand no chance. So far. So far, so good. Another fighter and another fighter. Kind of wish I had more defenses here, but whatever. We're doing our absolute damnedest here, so we'll manage. Okay, now it's for us. They are, except for this guy, they are all feared still. So we're just gonna focus on getting the sneak attacks out. 5 foot. That's just one more enemy that we gotta deal with. And then we're golden. Okay. Nice, nice. Yeah, it's just these guys fighting in. We've got to deal with this cultist, and then we're golden. And then I do believe the defenses start to rack up. in difficulty. Or at least a little bit, anyways. Got a lot of foes that we're fighting after all, and a lot more that, well, I guess we'll see how we fare. Okay, we failed the fear. That's fine. We're just gonna slowly back up every single time, avoid the attacks as we go, and just go from there. We'll get to a point where we're just gonna succeed. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna take him a 20 to hit us, so whatever. There we go. Erebeth is surprisingly doing well. Okay. There we go. 5 foot. Now that he's shaken, that's going to make our life a little easier. Oh, there's even more fighters coming in. Interesting. They are really trying their hardest to get through. With very little success, mind you. Okay. Yep. 1 enemy, 2 enemies, 1 enemy, 2 enemies. It's just slowly but surely a crawl here. Alright, but now your turn is up. Let's see. I do believe I can just turn off fighting defensively and go ham. Yep, there we go. Okay, I'll go to the fighter here. He's going to be in a bit of a predicament. Oh, we've got alchemists. I've got to run for them. We cannot let them do their thing. I'll be provoking an attack from them, but considering the fact that the alchemists are the primary targets here, we absolutely need to take them out. So yeah, off we go. They are, after all, going for our stockade reserves. Okay, we're gonna ignore you. Okay, we're gonna move over to here. Activate this phase shape here. Alright, that's as much as we can do, theoretically. There we go. Yep, the arsonist is literally going into position to try and cause a ruckus. Alright, let's just hope our reserves are going to be spared. Let's see how we fare. Yeah, the neophyte fighters are honestly the easiest to deal with, so I'm not going to complain. Oh, hello. Good to see you. A threat. An active, dangerous threat that we are going to have to overcome. Okay, let's see. What are we dealing with? We are dealing with a 22 AC chaotic evil monstrous humanoid with a 20 plus 15 to hit. Lovely. Alright, let's move over to here. Let's start by attacking the arsonist. Or, if we can hit, that is. We will go for the arsonist. Ah, there goes some of the damage there. The stables is dead. The wagon is now getting hurt. Not cool. So we might fail if we don't do something about this real quick. Okay. Please, stop. Okay. Fiendish Minotaur's coming in. Alright. Yeah, we've got so many arsonists to deal with. I'm not sure how we're going to cope here at this point. Okay, yeah, no, we should have feared here. My mistake. We're probably not going to be able to handle this at this rate. Damn it. Damn you. Damn you, alchemists. Okay, I'm immune to Stinking Cloud, thank God. Yep, immune to Stinking Cloud. Damn it, there goes the tavern. Oh, study target. Interesting. Minotaur is really pushing to target us, it seems. Okay. Well, it's gonna be hit or miss on us, and we are currently in an AC detriment. Okay, we got the fear there. Please stop. Ah, God, we're probably gonna lose just because of the alchemists. Damn it. I kind of predicted the downfall was going to be alchemists, so I'm going to have to reload this entire fight at this rate. And I get insta-killed by the bloody Minotaur. Damn. Dude held nothing back. Okay, Okay, well, let's do it again. Okay, round 2. Here we go.
It's not an option.
Okay, oh, that's my turn, Jesus. Okay. But yeah, no, a whole bunch of enemies comes swarming in. Okay. Okay, so the biggest issue seems to be all these guys, apparently. What's our current AC looking like? We got 32. We can increase it by 30 up to a 36. We got a lot to do, essentially. And not a lot of time to do it. But, yeah, no, alchemists are the priority here, I think. Naturally. Okay. Okay, guards are coming in. The cultists are literally pouring in at the seams. I don't think I'll be able to protect most of these guys here, but I'll try my damnedest. Yeah, no, they keep attacking one another. That's not good. Okay. We are going to activate Musion Dexterity. This is going to give us a nice juicy 35. I do believe I'm going to get a +3 from Crane Style, so that is worth noting. Let's see. I don't see any alchemists just yet. So right now, my priority should be to deal with the Neophytes here. Although I don't think that's really going to cut it. You know what? Let's just go all the same. I'm confident that I'm confident that the Eagle Wash can actually handle that. Because it's not them that's going to be the problem, it's going to be the alchemists that are the issue. So we want the alchemists dealt with first, obviously. And naturally, they're not going to be showing up just yet. And even then, they'll probably show up on the ladders more than anything. Which is going to be annoying. But we'll manage. We'll manage. It's just going to take time. Okay. They're going to start attacking. Okay. Okay, Discari cultists coming in. They are absolutely going to try their damnedest to get in. Okay. Yeah, no, their defenses... Our defenses suck. I might even be tempted to just force the push, because at that point I can just rest in the... Yeah, I could just load. I could just load. There's nothing stopping me from doing that. But again, base shape comes first. And we'll see how we fare against these threats here first before we start jumping the gun. We are immune to the poison here, so we can just go over here and get ready. I'm going to prioritize these guys here, because they're the standard prim proper fighters here that are going to protect everything for now. Yeah, because everybody else is not really doing that great. Okay. Eagle Wash. Yep. Neophytes. Thankfully, we're immune to poison, so it's not all that bad. But yeah, no, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. God. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to invoke fear here, I think. That's literally the go-to here. Okay, we're gonna 5 foot here. Invoke fear in everybody. That is gonna make them flat-footed and shaken. So that's good for us. Okay. I wish you could push the ladders down or destroy them, but I don't think that's gonna fix anything anyways, but whatever. Yep, they're all gonna be forced to just not do a damn thing because of the Dretches, obviously. But that's fine. We want them to be feared, so that way we can just start wailing on them right now. They're gonna reach a point where they can't handle it, so... There we go. Until things are cleared up, we're just gonna deal with these guys. There we go. We will 5 foot here. There we go. Cultists. The arson cultists. Damn you. This is exactly what I need to deal with. Hopefully everybody else will be able to handle this, but I need to deal with them. Above all else. Ah, damn you. These bloody arsonists are getting on my nerves. I wish I had my tiger form, because that would allow me to charge constantly. Okay, no, we need to... Let's see, who do we deal with? Either way, they're both flat-footed, so... We'll go for this one. Why not? Okay, let's hope this is enough. I mean, these guys are going to be flat-footed for a while, but that's fine. Okay, you. Okay, you're trying to do some damage, to no avail. Please stop. Ah, jeez. Let's dazzle display. There we go. Now we're forcing you into a position where you're going to be forced to provoke. Now, if you do try and throw something, we're going to hit you with a very damaging ability. Oh, or the neophyte fighters will just take that. Damn it. Okay, hopefully the weirdness ends. Nope, well, there goes one of the archers, but whatever. Okay, we should be able to take one of you out now, at least. That's good for me. Okay, that's still damage that they're doing, but that's fine. As long as we minimize it, that's the ideal circumstance. Okay. Okay, now we can move over to you. Now, if they cluster together, that would be a little easier on us, but I highly doubt we're going to get that lucky with them. So, we'll just hope these guys are, you know, stupid enough to get hits. There we go. Damn! Another alchemist. Damn it. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. There's another. Okay. Alright, we're moving right over to here. We can't really do much against him, but we can certainly attack him. There we go. Alright, the Eagle Watch is doing their damnedest to protect the area, but we're having a bit of issues, clearly, with the defenses. The archers are trying to get their hits in. Apparently the rolls are doing absolutely tossing. How about you? You are... Okay, that deals even more damage. That's not cool. We're really pushing our luck with the tavern defenses, so worst case, if I can't actually handle it, I will be passing up on it. Can I get enough damage on this guy? D6 plus 4. We can get 5 to 10 damage on this guy. Yeah. Let's go for that. And we're going to make our way to the next one. Hopefully that'll be enough. We just need to make sure that we're getting hits in. That's all. But hey. The fighters are now the only issue that we gotta worry about, but hey. I think I can fix that issue. Yeah, they're just going to start marching in. Yep, there we go. Nice. Okay, that's one. The rest are going. Alright, the arsonists are trying their damnedest to burn the place to the ground. They aren't going to succeed, though. Okay, well, it's fine. We just need to march up to this guy. We're going to move 45 for 9 over here. Swing up. There we go. Nice. We really only need to move and just hit, and as long as we can just take him out with a full attack, we're good. But I digress. One strike comes at a turn. Yeah, one strike at a time. One strike at a time. Okay, yep, they're doing their best to get at us. They get it down to 9. We're going to need to move over there to get the next alchemist, I believe. But we should be fine. It's when we get to the... It's when we get to the last guy that's going to be the issue. That's fine. There we go. There goes the alchemist. 5-foot step away. Archers are doing their numbers. Good. They're going to start approaching us to try and get rid of us. I think it's at this point that we want to just start clearing out... Oh, hello. Even more are starting to pour in. Okay, here comes the second phase of danger. Hopefully this isn't gonna be a game ender. Okay, Neophyte Knight Fighters in bulk. Okay, Baphomet Cultists. Babaus, yeah. Just dangerous folk individuals. You know how it be. Okay. I think I'll be able to manage so long as we're not dealing with alchemists. Yeah, it's just cultists right now. Let's see, we've got a cultist, a skier. Yeah, just typical dangerous folk all in all. We're gonna have 5 foot here. Just to play it safe, obviously. Okay, the skier is quite literally going to get rid of the 2 archers. I can't really stop that, unfortunately. Our life is just like that, I suppose. But when we do see an alchemist, we need to prioritize it, so just abandon everything, go for it. Because otherwise, it's just death for us. Okay, but I digress. Seeing the Baphomet cultists are trying their hand at trying to get at us. Alright, you're flat-footed, you are power attack, but we can go for you because you are flat-footed. There we go. That's 2 dealt with. Nice. I'm not confident that one's going to survive, so we'll just 5-foot step there. And I was right to do so, because arsonists are coming in hot. So we're just going to forget everything and just go right to them. Yep, just focus on the alchemists, and then we'll just worry about the rest later, because alchemists are the biggest problem right now. Okay, we are probably going to transform back, I bet. Knowing our luck. Yep, we're going to be transforming now. When we get back to our turn. Yep. Okay, we are going to move... Yeah, let's move up to here. We're going to transform yet again. We'll activate Fey Aspect because we can. There we go. Okay, there goes another bit of defense there. That sucks. Well, no, that was Neonite Fighter, never mind. Good. That's exactly what we want. Okay, the Alchemist comes first, then we're gonna go for the rest. Okay, let's see. What are you gonna do, Alchemist? Let's see. Because that dictates how we change our combat strats. Okay. Oh, hello. You're actually moving that way. Okay, interesting choice. So, I do believe I Oh, I can't 5-foot step and actually hurt you then. Damn you. What I can do is I can move all the way over to here, though. And get a swing off. There we go. That'll have to do. Oh, the skier is coming at us now. I kind of expected an outcome similar to that. Not a lucky situation to be in, to say the least. Yeah, things are not going well for us, as you can tell. Okay, you're throwing in melee. I'm not gonna tolerate that. Okay, we can get 5 attacks on you. Damn it. Not enough. Yeah, no, if we fail this one, I'm gonna just put it down and just leave. It's fine. We'll just go for the... We'll be exhausted, but at least we'll be engaging in the fight post-haste, rather than dealing with this god-awful fight. Which seems to be a pain in the butt, and I don't want to deal with this sort of thing right now. It's not looking good. Not at all. The fact that this arsonist is going to cause even more trouble, there you go. Okay, damages are getting pretty nasty now. Okay, we are going to move all the way up to here. Attack the arsonist there. Okay, Neophyte is coming in. Let's see what these skier are going to do. They're going to start rushing in. Let's just hope the tavern defenses hold while we're doing this, because otherwise I'm just going to pull my hair out at this rate. Let's see, we're currently doing quite well. 37 AC is pretty good for a defense. Not going to help us in the long term, though. Yep, Neonite Fighter's coming in. Yep, they're going to start marching in. Alright, there goes some of our defenses, as expected. Alright. There we go. That's perfectly fine. As long as we dealt with those, we can now move on to the next targets. Okay. What we can do now is intimidate here, and we should be able to clear out the rest. Because these guys are going to start marching forward. Now, we just got to be wary of the alchemist that's going to come up. Because that's going to be the next threat that we're going to have to overcome. we deal with that alchemist, then we're good. But we're going to have to rely on Earbeth heavily for this next fight. Well, the next threat that's going to come our way, which is going to be a bulk. Alright, dazzling display here. We should be able to 5-foot step here. And that should be it. Alright, skiers missed. Nice. Neophyte's gonna come in. And now we just gotta clear out the rest. And we should be good. Okay, no alchemists so far. That's a good thing, actually. Okay, we are 29 seconds in, so we got like half the duration left before it becomes a problem. Okay. Let us not fight defensively, we just need to go ham here. There we go. 5-foot step here. Yeah, you're gonna try your luck, but to no avail. Okay, more fighters coming in. No alchemists, which is a good thing. Although we are going to be dealing with an alchemist in a bit, I suspect. 3, to be fair. Which is not cool. Okay. There we go, nice. No alchemists, thank God, just yet. Okay, we can clear this guy up, I guess. There we go. And I guess we're good here. We're just going to move up here so that way we can get ready with the provoke. Alchemist comes in. 2 of them, as expected. Alright. Let's go after them. Okay, Alchemist gets hit. Nice. That's exactly what we want. Okay, you're coming in. Oh, you're going after that one. Interesting choice. Okay, there goes the archer, I guess. Okay, we want to go after you. You know what? Actually, let's delay our turn here. I want to delay my turn until after this alchemist. Oh, I see. So you're going there. Interesting choice. Okay, but, here's a forethought. What about no? Oh, hi. Oh. Okay, I guess you're going. Well, regardless, how about no? Fighter's going there, okay. Okay, you guys are going after the same exact thing, apparently. Which works for me. But of course, we're dealing with... Yeah, that. Okay, hopefully I can actually just make him focus on these guys here. Hopefully. But we'll have to see. Okay, what are you going to do? You guys are going to focus on going ham on some of the defenses, obviously. Okay. That's down to 5. Yeah, the storage is next. Not fun. Okay, there's one. Alright, this alchemist is coming for the next one, so we'll just have to hope that's enough. I'll need to go invisible. Well, maybe not invisible, but I will need to, yeah, this Minotaur is going for us. It's beelining for us, actually. So we won't be able to truly benefit from defenses here. We're just gonna have to hope it holds. Okay. Let's just pray it holds. If it doesn't, then we're just gonna have to wing it by going into the kingdom itself by surprise attack. And then we'll rest exactly there anyways. It'll get the job done regardless. Okay. We are going to want to make our way all the way over to here. There we go. And we're going to activate Light of Angels here. That didn't do anything, but that's fine. The Minotaur is going to start charging at us to try and get to our area. But in doing so, it's going to invoke the wrath of a ton of enemies. But we'll see how capable it truly is. Okay. Let's just delay long enough for it to matter. Okay, the stinking clouds are coming in. That's not cool. Okay. Oh, wait. That actually works in our favor. Yeah, the stinking cloud actually helped us here, I think. This guy is now flat-footed, but we do still want to try and weaken him. So we're going to move over to here. Ah, damn, I should have 5-foot stepped. My mistake. Whatever. We'll do that. There we go. It's not an ideal circumstance, but if the Minotaur is going to be chasing after us anyways, yeah, he's going to come into melee, and we're going to get a ton of hits off him. Okay. Please just hold out on the defenses. Please. Okay, would he be considered flat-footed, though? I don't know. I don't think he would. Okay, let's see. He is impaired with being nauseated. I don't think that makes him flat-footed, does it? Yeah, no, he's not flat-footed per se. Can I still use Dazzling Display against him? Not really. You know what? It might even be better just to run away here and focus on the Arsonist here. Yeah, if I move... Ah, oh, damn it, I can't. Okay, that's a mistake on my part, I guess. I'll go for the Minotaur. Oh, yeah, I go for the Minotaur there. Yeah, no, I'm not getting the damage. I'm not getting the best benefits. Well, he is being flanked, to be fair. I just have to hope this is enough. Oh god, I'm probably not going to make it. I know. I have a weird feeling I'm not going to make it because of the Minotaur having blocked my way. Damn it. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Please work. Intimidate did manage to succeed on the Minotaur. Thank god. So that means we can get the sneak attacks off, and that's good. So we do have a potential here to deal with the Minotaur before he's, you know, completely out. Now I just have to deal with it. Oh, just don't die, Tavern Defenses. Don't die. We're really pushing the envelope here. That is the really... This is a really narrow battle here. It's a rush of time at this point. Okay, we're at 2. Ah, bugger. What a time to lose it. You know what? I don't think we're going to be able to handle that. No actions left this turn to use it. Yeah, okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to my autosave here, because I do believe this is just before I rested. So I should be able to commit to the combat, so I'm not even going to... I'm going to skip past the Defender's Heart thing. We're going to be exceptional here. Yeah, so we're just going to skip past here. As much as I want to hope and pray... Yeah, no, that's... We're going to load here. This is basically when we get into Canobris exhausted, I do believe, so... We're going to take to this. We're going to take to this, and we're going to just go on our merry way to fighting the biggest horde threat here. Enter location. Gonna buy the helm. Gonna get ready for the fights. Save ourselves the trouble of just going through this threat. Yes, I could have used, you know, our compatriots for there, but yeah, whatever. It's fine. Okay. Well, It sucks that we can take advantage of the situation, but yeah, we did the best we could. We're going to talk with Jordan Barn. Show me your wares. Sell everything here. Okay, and with that, we'll sell those. And we're going to buy the Rugged Helm, as expected. As for what we do with the other hat, we'll just keep it for now. I don't think we need to sell it, as far as I'm concerned. So we're just going to go with that. I did try my best on the... I'm sure I could try my best and get the best results there, but the Minotaur is the biggest issue, and of course as much as I want to help dealing with the enemies, I think it's just better if I just go through a better option. Regardless. Price in descending order. Let's see. Claw of Jitska. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need anything of this. Okay. Price in ascending order. Yeah, let's just gather everything we can and get ready for the fight that's to come. Let's see. We'll grab one of each of these at least, because you never know. I'll grab those. Grab 4 death wards, 3 freedom movements, and a restoration to top it off. We'll need to sell something to alleviate the issue. Or better yet, we could buy some potions here, to be fair. Let's get rid of the communal stuff, I do believe. Yeah, we'll buy those, and we'll buy the rest in potions that are going to actually help us here. Show me what you have. Let's see. Price in descending order here. Okay, Fox's Cunning. Here we go. Cat's Grace and Owl's Wisdom. We'll buy all those. There we go. Alright. We are exhausted, but that can easily be fixed with a single restoration potion, I believe. Do we have restoration? Let's see. It eliminates any fatigue or exhaustion suffered by the target. That is exactly why I needed to buy that, so we can literally go into the fight right now. Alright, well, with that, let's go to Irbeth. Everything is ready for the attack on the Gray Garrison. Time to attack. Yep, everything is ready. Onward. Doomslayer is going to be the marker here. We expected the demons to attack the defender's heart. We sharpened our swords and prepared for the worst, but nothing happened. It seems likely that the demons couldn't organize an attack in time, so if we had been slightly slower off the mark, I'm sure we would have. And that's all down to you. So allow me to share some of the surplus resources that we managed to save. So, we get a Heavy Flail Weakness, 8 Cure Light Wounds Potions, 8 Cure Moderate Wounds Potions, 2 Scrolls of Heroism, 2 Scrolls of Haste, and 500 gold. And for that, we can now go. So, honestly, I personally prefer just speeding through the entire campaign by doing that, because it's going to save you a lot of trouble. Although, as a result, it's forced me to put myself into a position where I'm going to be, it's gimped me, to say the least. Well, you know, not really, but whatever. Words. But, I digress. Essentially, I like to speed my way through the Gray Garrison thing, but because I actually haven't gone through that, Defender's Heart Tavern Brawl, if I must be honest. I haven't done that thing, because I don't give the demons a chance to actually, withstand. But I will say this. I am confident that in this circumstance, that the key difference between the two fights going on... Yeah, so here's what I think is going on. When you're trying to fight the enemy... God, words. I'm at a loss for words, but you know what? I'm going to wrap it up here. I've gotten to a point that I actually wanted to get to, and that is literally getting to the Bastion. That is exactly what I wanted today. I wanted to get that done above all else. And let's start by doing a rest here, because I do want to at least try that. I get a rest. I'm going to need to drop a bunch of stuff, but I can do it. Let's see, let's drop this. This is going to drop our weight a little bit. This will drop our weight even more. Let's go by weight. Alright, let's drop our potion surplus. We're still a bit overweight, so I assume we've still got to drop some stuff. Drop. 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 We probably have to get to 40, I think, or lower than 40. And nope, it's still not enough, so we need to get to 30, I think. Drop. 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 There we go. This should... Nope, it's still not enough. Okay, let's drop even more then. See, we can drop this. This will give us some weight. We can drop this. This will give us half a pound. This will give a quarter. Quarter. And 0. Okay. We can drop these to give 0.8. Drop those. Drop those. 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 We can drop this for 0.5. We can drop this for 1. Alright, now we're...
Press on.
Oh. We're still overweight? You know what? Maybe I just use a... Yeah, let's use a scroll of bull strength. Or better yet, yeah, no, a scroll of bull strength is not going to cut it, I guess. Yeah, let's use... There we go. So we can rest here, so we just need to save here, I think. And let's just hope we don't lose anything, but I do believe with this we can rest here. And as long as we do the cover right, we should be fine. So we got a +3 currently. Is there any way we can increase that? Not really. Not with the exhausted condition. Alright, let's see what else we can do. We can do a night watch. Alright. I guess we've already saved, so we're fine there, so... Alright. Let's try and get a successful rest in. Alright, we failed to get the camouflage set up, but that's fine. Now, we don't get actually hit by anything, so that's good. We can gather everything now. Alright, we've got 2 severed heads now. We don't need those, obviously. And yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up here, because we've managed to do quite a bit. Really, I should have sold the magnificent plume hat, but that's my mistake. Oh well. Regardless, we have managed to get into a position where we are good to go. I will just put on the Wand of Bless here just to reduce our weight a little bit. By 0.1 pounds, and yeah. I'm going to wrap it up here. We've now managed to not only rest in the Gray Garrison, but we've actually set up a fight in the Gray Garrison. So now the demons are no longer prepared. They will not be ready for us when we attack. And let's get ready for the violence. But I digress. You will have to wait for that next stream. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I will see you guys next stream. Take care, everybody, and have a good day.